It's time for Grand Rapids Hockey on J. It's time for Grand Rapids Hockey on J105 The Thunder, streaming live at j105radio.com and on the It's time for Grand Rapids Hockey on J105 The Thunder, streaming live at j105radio.com and on the J105 app.
Murphy now picks it up. Murphy comes in, goes around the defense, shot, goal! Bauer Murphy!
Thunderhawk Hockey is brought to you by Paul Bunyan Communications, CarQuest Auto Parts, Super One Foods, Mackley Auto Repair, S&S Meats, Itasca Reliable Insurance, Ray's Sport Marine, and Jimmy John's. This game is also brought to you by Fred's Live Bait and Tackle, Way Country Power, Winnie Trading Post, White Pine Jewelers, Grand Rapids Chevrolet GMC, Yeti Earthworks, Deerwood Bank, and Ray's Sport and Cycle. Thunderhawk Hockey is also brought to you by Taco John's, Claremont Financial Advisors, Essentia Health, Northern Star Co-op Cenex, Coldwell Banker, Northwoods Realty, Grand Rapids Dental Care, Sammy's Pizza, and Grand Rapids State Bank.
Now down low is Roloff, comes back to for a shot on the far side and a goal for Tyler Miller.
This game is also brought to you by Riverwood Healthcare Center, Rapid Garage Door and Awning, The Dutch Room, Northland Lawn Sport and Equipment, Iceman Homes, The Timberlake, Atchison Tire, and Nooches in the Corner. Thunderhawk Hockey is also presented by Itasca County Public Health, Skoglund Electric, Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital, Anderson Ophoven, Stauffer and Jan, Culvers, Dr. Lee Jess Dentistry, Greater Insurance Service, M&H Convenience Store, the City of Grand Rapids Police Department, Melissa Roberts with the Patriot Real Estate Group, eXp Realty, and Rapid Fuel.
To Stauffer, quickly ahead, nice pass to Garski. Garski, shot, goal! Jacob Garski makes it 2-0.
Grand Rapids Hockey starts now on J105, The Thunder.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the IRA Civic Center on Senior Day. It is the final home game of the regular season for the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks as they take on Benilde-St Margaret. It is the Itasca County Public Health pregame show, 988, the new national number, not only for the Suicide Lifeline, but also for any mental health or substance use crisis. It's free and confidential. Doesn't even have to be about you. You can call or text 988. Take care so we can all stay in the game. Sheldon Willis, and I'm joined today by John Rothstein. We've been building this up, John, all season long, so you better hold up your end of the bargain now.
Well, I've never done this. A little nervous, so we'll see how it goes, Sheldon.
Well, if the truth be known, I have been lobbying for this, I believe, for 8 years now.
Well,
since the year you were done coaching. Yeah. I believe your last year was 2015.
Okay, yeah, that could be. It was a while ago.
Yeah. And I kept asking, and I finally, let's just say your judgment might have been a bit impaired this summer at one point when I saw you, and you agreed to it.
It seemed like a long way off, and I thought, what the heck,
He'll forget by then.
That's right.
But I won't. Former, obviously, standout Grand Rapids hockey player and former coach John Rothstein, and it's great to have you along. There's that 75 banner up there that you're real fond of.
I am. That was quite a year. It was a lot of fun.
And it was also the first time that Grand Rapids had been to the state tournament, had been knocking on the door, and that was the first time actually got over the hump and won that state championship, right?
Yes, we had been there in 72 and 74.
Yep.
But hadn't won until 1975.
And that was your senior year?
Yes.
And set the table for what came after that.
It's really been it was quite a run, and it's fun to see it,
And for the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks, they come in looking for one more win to be above 500 for the year. They're guaranteed 12-12-1. They're 12-10-1 now with 2 games to go.
Okay, well, they have their work cut out for them with Benilde and Hermantown ahead of them. So
there's no gimmies.
No.
And Benilde, a young team, they've beaten some great teams. They beat Wayzata, shutout Andover. and then came back and gave up 9 goals to Andover.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of a Jekyll and Hyde team. You can get that with a young team.
With young teams, they do. That confidence level goes way up or way down. Yes.
And their confidence maybe took a little hit last night. I don't know. They got run out of the building by Hermantown 7-2. And here on the pregame show, a little bit different. We're not going to talk to Wade Chido, and we're not really going to break it down from a Grand Rapids coaching perspective. We are going to talk about all the IRA renovations that are coming up starting in April with Dale Anderson, who's an assistant coach and the Parks and Rec director for the city of Grand Rapids here. So we'll have that chat later in the pregame show.
Yes, it's pretty exciting, everything they're doing here.
Yes, it is. I'm really looking forward to what this roof will look like, all shiny and new, but still curved in wood.
Yes, it's a special rink. You know, there aren't many like this in the state anymore, and it really is a special rink.
And that's why you want to preserve the feel and the look, the ambiance that's here, and even as you update it to current standards. Well, this is the Itasca County Public Health pregame show. We're going to take our first break, come back. Super Joe will take a look at the win over Greenway on Tuesday. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
Penalty on number 16, 2 minutes for slashing.
Coach, it's all tied up. What should we do?
Okay, let's set up a solid income plan with great diversification and an intelligent withdrawal rate. Come on now, let's crunch those numbers and get that goal. For winning guidance with your retirement game plan, give the coaching staff at Claremont Financial Advisors a call to put together your winning play.
Now in front, shot, they score!
Parents, are you planning a winter vacation road trip? Is your car road ready? Your most precious cargo isn't your luggage or cooler, it's your children. When's the last time you had your tires checked, rotated, or replaced? Before you hit the road, make sure you stop into Atchison Tire and get your car road ready and safe. You don't want your vacation to end up like the Griswolds. The staff at Atchison Tire of Grand Rapids will make sure this won't happen.
Start the new year with new gear from Ray's Sport & Cycle. Check out their vast selection of snowmobile helmets, jackets, bibs, and monosuits from FXR, Klein, Tubi, 509, and more. They also have a great selection of apparel for men, women, and children. While you're there, shop the great selection of ATVs and side-by-sides they have in stock. Ray's Sport & Cycle, Grand Rapids.
Trust Chandler Cushel Insurance and Grinnell Mutual to make your small business a big deal. They understand the challenges that come with operating a small business. That's why they offer specialized coverages to fit the needs of your business. Trust them for great coverage and great service so you can trust in tomorrow. Contact Joe Chandler, your local Grinnell Mutual agent, at 326-4655 today. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Nooch's in the Corner is open for your convenience. Hi, this is Lisa at Nooch's in the Corner. We have propane for your fish house, we fill up your propane tank, and we don't just exchange it. Nooch's is your U-Haul rental headquarters whether you need a trailer, truck, or car dolly, or moving supplies. Nooch's also carries one of the best outbuildings on the market, made right here in Minnesota. Old Hickory buildings and sheds have many different floor plans and styles to choose from. It's true, we no longer have gas pumps, but everything else is here for your convenience at Nooch's in the Corner.
When you need to find a part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Save $6 on a gallon of Shell Rotella T4 conventional heavy-duty motor oil. Save on 2.5-gallon Blue Def diesel exhaust fluid, 2 for $34. Great prices every day at CarQuest Grand Rapids.
Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Welcome back to the Grand Rapids Hockey pregame show on J105 The Thunder. Grand Rapids getting set for their final regular season home game of the season. They welcome in the Benilde-St Margaret's Red Knights here this afternoon. I'm Joe Gigliotti. We'll look ahead more to today's matchup shortly. Right now, let's take a look back to Tuesday night's game against the Greenway Raiders. This was a game that was penciled in as the season went along after Grand Rapids' game against Edina was canceled due to Mother Nature. Greenway, a team just depleted by injuries here this season, and it would be Grand Rapids skating away with a 10-0 win. Grand Rapids with 2 on the board in the first. Gus Drennan from Bauer Murphy and Xander Scheiman at 9:54.
To the point, kept in nicely by Murphy. Murphy steps around a couple, goes down low, out front for Drennan. Drennan, his shot, he scores!
And then Will Stauffer from Gavin Forrest and Kyler Miller at 10:54.
Comes to Kyler Miller. Miller taken in the boards by Springer. Thunderhawks pick that up. Comes to Stauffer with some room. Comes in, circle, shot, goal! Same goal through the wickets.
2-0 lead after 1. Shots on goal in the first, 15-1 Thunderhawks. In the second, Grand Rapids adds 3 more. Blaine Mortensen on the power play at 2:41. Assist to Bauer Murphy and Kyle Henke. Dominic Broberg makes it 4-0 at 6:40. Assist to Stauffer and Hayden Davis. Thunderhawks make it 5-0. Another power play goal, this one from Caleb Gunderson at 8:33. Assist to Luka Roloff and Will Shermone. 5-0 Grand Rapids after 2. Shots in the second, 16-3 Thunderhawks. And Grand Rapids adds 5 more in the third. Shermone at 1:13 from Henke and Murphy. And then Murphy a goal of his own at 6:35. Assist to Forrest and Jacob Garski. And then it was Murphy again. Assist to Broberg and Mortensen. Luka Roloff on the power play at 11:23. Assist to goaltender Miles Gunderson. And then Murphy completes the hat trick, this one on the power play. Assist to Xander Butterfield. And that was your final of 10-0. 3 goals, 3 assists for Murphy, and 2 points apiece for Mortensen, Shermone, Stauffer, Roloff, Broberg, Forrest, and Henke. The Thunderhawks go 4 for 4 on the power play. Final shots on goal, 43-7 Grand Rapids. Miles Gunderson, the win in net, making 7 saves. Derek Gibo played the first 2 periods for Greenway, making 26 saves. Ethan Ambuel finishing up in the third, making 7 saves. With the win, Grand Rapids improves to 12, 10, and 1 on the season. They take on Benilde-St Margaret this afternoon. When we come back, switching things up a little bit, Sheldon Willis will visit with Dale Anderson. The Grand Rapids Hockey pregame show continues on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
Finding that missing shin guard, remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Ask Itasca Reliable Insurance Agency if auto owners make sense for you.
Ray's Marine is a 4th-generation business that has been serving the Northland for over 50 years, and there's still inventory available, including London Questliner boats with Mercury motors. They're making room for the new 2023 models coming in. Ray's Marine has the boat and Mercury motor you're looking for. Visit them on Highway 2 East or reach them by clicking on the text button at raysmarine.com. Find the right boat and Mercury motor for your family at Ray's Sport Marine, when your passion is the water.
Hey there, Tony here from your neighborhood Sammy's Pizza and Restaurant in Grand Rapids. While recently cheering on our Thunderhawks, I realized Sammy's Pizza is as much of a tradition around here as hitting the ice. This hockey season, I want to invite you to visit us before or after the game. Just as in 1954, every pizza is still made fresh with our signature crimp crust, fresh sauce, and our secret blend of seasonings. We're at 802 South Pregame Avenue and online at Sammy'sPizzaGrandRapids.com as well as MySammys.com.
Who doesn't want money back, right? I'm Greg with Lake Country Power here to tell you about sizable rebates available for co-op members. If you haven't cashed in on any yet, you might be leaving money on the table. Get more than $1,000 back for installing a SEER 18 Plus air source heat pump, $600 for installing an electric Rheem Marathon off-peak water heater, and that's not all. Dozens of other rebates are available. Give us a call or go to lakecountrypower.coop.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, facing our toughest challenges head on, believing that together we can build something better and take care of each other. Because this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Essentia Health is where you belong. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org.
Grand Rapids Chevrolet GMC are proud supporters of local high school sports and activities. Like the local athletes, mathletes, and everyone in between, Grand Rapids Chevrolet GMC knows the value of hard work, dedication, passion, and teamwork. Grand Rapids Chevrolet GMC has one of the highest customer satisfaction ratings in our region due to their devotion of helping their clients receive just the right vehicle for their unique needs. Grand Rapids Chevrolet GMC, proud supporters of local sports and activities.
Welcome back to the Itasca County Public Health pregame show on J105, and we're going to visit with Dale Anderson, who wears a couple different hats, that of an assistant coach with the Thunderhawks, and also what's your official title here? You are the chief here at the arena.
The Park and Rec Director for the City of Grand Rapids.
And we're coming up, and obviously it's been talked about, maybe people have slipped their mind a little bit, but big changes coming up real soon here at the IRA.
Yeah, so we'll be closing the doors on April 1st for a 6-month, $15 million renovation project, which includes the biggest part of it is removing the roof structure and replacing it. And, of course, the most common question I get is it going to look the same? And the answer is yes. We're replacing the structure with something that'll look basically identical. It's just obviously a lot bigger and beefier and can handle the snow loads. And then also, as part of the project, we're replacing the refrigerated floor, tying into the new, I shouldn't say new, but the ammonia plant that was put in with the East Rink in '95. And then doing some nice renovations to the upper lobby to make it a little more usable for meetings and smaller type parties and things like that.
And are there some renovations going on locker room wise as well?
Just the HVAC system. So, these locker rooms were put on in 1980. Obviously, codes and standards for fresh air have changed since. So we're looking forward to the HVAC improvements that'll provide air conditioning in the summer when we're running summer ice and things like that, yeah.
So when we come back in the fall, what's the first thing I'm going to notice when I walk in to the main venue here?
I think the things that'll stand out, obviously the ceiling will look fresh and new. New lighting, of course, new sound system that goes along with all that. The old band shelter that's in the southwest corner of the rink, that's going to be an enclosed viewing suite. We don't know how that's going to work as far as who's going to be in it, but and then we'll have some ADA, some wheelchair bump outs along the west side of the bleachers. So those in wheelchairs can wheel up the ramp, go down the concourse, and then there'll be some insets for them to be out in the venue and enjoy the game.
Yeah, well, ADA was not a thing when this arena was built, right?
No, correct. And that's a big part of it, too. We're installing an elevator. So people who want to watch on the west venue, either in those bump outs I'm talking about in the bleachers or from the upper viewing area, will be able to ride an elevator down and then access the main lobby and the east venue and everything else. So that's a much-needed improvement.
And this whole project has gone through a couple different iterations. Are you happy with the final plan and excited to get going on it?
We are. The first plan included a bunch of additions like a Boys and Girls Club, indoor playground, and the voters said no. And at the time, the mayor was Spud Adams. He went out and kind of surveyed a lot of people in the community, and they said the IRA is important to our community, but let's just fix what needs fixing. And of course, at the forefront of that was the roof structure.
Well, and I've talked to people like Kevin Faldness, who was here for a tournament a few weeks ago, and said, "Well, I love the IRA. I wasn't sure those signs said the roof might fall on my head."
Lots of comments on those signs. So we've, legally they wanted us to have signs on the doors saying that in the event of a significant snow load, that that the trusses are insufficient and could cause the roof to basically fall down. So for the last 4 winters, we've been removing any sort of snow we get. We just can't occupy if there's more than a foot. So like I said, we've probably spent $30,000 to $40,000 over the past 4 winters removing snow from the roof.
Feel a little nostalgic. This is probably the next to last high school game that's going to be played in this configuration of the IRA.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I've been here 22 years, and I've got to learn and appreciate the history of the program and the facility and all the great players that have come through the Grand Rapids hockey program. So I'm just happy to be a part of it, and it's fun to have an office here and also call it my job.
All right. Well, thanks for talking about that, and we're looking forward to a fun hockey game. Thanks, Dale.
All right. Thanks, Sheldon.
And that is Dale Anderson, Parks and Rec Director at at the City of Grand Rapids, office here at the IRA, and of course also an assistant coach with the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. He said, I thought I was going to do the hockey part of the pregame too. I said, well, there's too much to talk about the IRA.
There is a lot to talk about here. It's pretty exciting, this rink. I'm really anxious to see it a year from now.
Yeah, I am really looking forward to next fall. This is the Itasca County Public Health pregame show. We've got a new sheet of ice, and players have all done their warm-ups, and then it's going to be a little bit longer. We have Parents' Day, Senior Day here, so all the seniors and parents going to be introduced before we get to starting lineups and so on here. So, which means we're basically right on schedule. What we're going to do, we'll take a break, come back with Ken Pauley, head coach of Benilde-St Margaret, and then we'll highlight the seniors on both the roster and the cheerleaders as well, coming up on the Itasca County Public Health pregame show, Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
Hi, my name is Dale Rozier, Vice President of Personal Banking at Grand Rapids State Bank. Our community family at Grand Rapids State Bank has been very instrumental in delivering products, services, and community involvement that has provided financial support for many families of the Grand Rapids community. This is only achievable when you make a 100% commitment to community. When everyone comes together to support community, more families benefit from the generosity of others. I'm Dale, and I work at Grand Rapids State Bank.
The Grand Rapids State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When you don't have time to go to lunch, let Jimmy John's deliver lunch to you. With Jimmy John's, we can get a freaky fresh sandwich to you freaky fast. Click to order at jimmyjohns.com.
Dinner's great. It's one of your top 3 favorite meals. You just don't want to have to make it.
Well, with Jimmy John's, you don't have to.
Whether you live in a sandwich delivery zone or head into the store, you can always get a freaky fresh sandwich. Click to order at jimmyjohns.com.
Hi, this is Steve from Rapid Garage Door and Awning, your local garage door expert. Whether you're building new or remodeling, we have top quality residential and commercial garage doors and openers from names you can trust, like Clopay, North Central, and LiftMaster. From installation to parts, we have the products, skill, and competitive pricing you are looking for. We listen to your needs, find a solution, and stand behind our work to ensure your satisfaction. You can reach us at 218-326-1333 and at rapiddoor.com.
Fred's Live Bait and Tackle of Deer River has a great selection of live bait, fishing tackle, and gear. Get yourself ready for every fishing season at Fred's Live Bait and Tackle. They're a family-owned business that has been helping put fish in your boat and bucket for decades. Your premier live bait and tackle shop from Deer River to Lake of the Woods and everything in between. Fred's Live Bait and Tackle is a northern Minnesota fishing tradition. Open every day, 6 a.m. to 5, 1 mile west of Deer River on Highway 2.
Ready, steady, Yeti. When it comes to finding a company for your next project, you won't find a better team around than Yeti Earthworks. They're a local landscaping contractor ready to help you with whatever you need done. They're properly insured for your next project and only use quality products and state-of-the-art equipment. Maintaining your property can be stressful and time-consuming, so let Yeti Earthworks take the load off your back. They're our area's premier dirt work company. Find out about their services online on Facebook or at YetiEarth.com. Otherwise, call 218-259-0080.
Paul Bunyan Communications has the latest in technology for your business, including managed Wi-Fi. Our local IT technicians can help design, configure, and support new or existing networks. Our custom network designs can give you a variety of options to start small or go big with many different configurations for security, cloud management, and applications. For the best Wi-Fi for your business, talk to your local communications cooperative. Paul Bunyan Communications, powered by the Gigazone.
Welcome back to the Itasca County Public Health pregame show on J105. Ken Pauley, head coach of the Benilde-St Margaret Red Knights, and your biannual trip to northern Minnesota. Hermantown last night, now Grand Rapids tonight, Coach.
Yeah, no, this is always one we look forward to.
Clearly, you're trying to play well, but you know what? It's like hockey isn't hockey without a trip to the iconic places like Rapids and Hermantown and Duluth. So I like that term biannual. That's what I do, and I like it.
And this year we have a warm reception for you. I don't know what's with the weather, but usually you come up and be 15 below.
No, it's a heat wave up here. My goodness, it's beautiful up here. So it's basically the weather's been warm and connecting with a lot of old friends up here too. So that's fun too.
So last night against Hermantown, certainly people have seen the final score. It didn't turn out the way you wanted. That's a good team in Hermantown, tough place to play. I guess what did you learn about your team? What happened last night?
Yeah, they're a terrific team, and they play a lot like we did, and they just jumped us early. And with high school kids, when the wheels come off, they come all the way off, and so they're very, very good, but we're not as bad as we looked, but we looked pretty bad. We looked pretty bad last night. So again, when you play top teams, you got to bring your A game, and we brought our F or G game, and that's a bad combination. But we like to create things off transition, and we didn't do that last night, and so but it's a good. This time of year, no one likes to get tagged, but you also want to learn from it because in a couple weeks we're all going to be playing for real.
Well, yeah, absolutely. It's all the preseason that's getting over with in a couple weeks. And I know just looking at the roster, it's a really young team. Did that kind of contribute to the snowball effect last night as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's insightful to talk about how young the team really is, and people really do forget how young we are. We have 3 seniors, who play regularly, and a lot of sophomores and a few freshmen playing too. And that's what I've heard people talk about. But it was a Jekyll Hyde team. Well, that's what you get with the young team. Some nights they look great. Sometimes they look like they're still learning. And so that absolutely. Right now, when we look against high quality opponents, we're 7-7. We're a 500 team, but it's like we beat a great Andover team. We shut them out, and then 3 weeks later, we get beat 9-3. That's what happens with a young team and a young team. And we got into some penalty problems last night too, and that's what hurts. And that's young teams do things like that.
So a quick turnaround, less than 24 hours, you're back on the ice here. Is that good? You want to get back on the horse, or would you rather have a practice to work this out?
No, this time of year, you want to get right back on the ice. That's just, there's nothing. There's a point where I actually think there's not a lot of bang for your buck this time of year for practice. I think, you either have it figured out or you don't by now. So for us, for the way we played last night, we're eager to get on the ice and at least have. I can handle losing. Losing's not deadly. It's the way you lose sometimes, and that's what's so. It was such a buzzkill last night. Everyone was anticipating this great game, and it wasn't. It was a dog of a game. So we just like to get out here and play well today for sure.
And what are some of the keys for Benilde to play well today?
Well, I think the key is if we're not in our A game, that we basically better know how to play good structured defense and play well in our zone, and not let Rapids jump us. I think establishing our transition game and staying out of the penalty box. I know people told me Rapids a little bit down this year, but they have a terrific goalie and a great tradition. So you don't come into these barns and phone it in and think you're coming with a W. So we better be on our game right away.
Good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that is Ken Pauley, head coach of the Benilde-St Margaret's Red Knights, here on the Itasca County Public Health pregame show as we highlight the seniors here in this year's edition of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawk. Sheldon Willis along with John Rothstein. One point that Mr. Pauley made, there's not a lot of bang for your buck anymore in practice at this time of the year. You agree with that?
I do. You kind of you're gearing up for playoff hockey now, and you have little things to work on, but the games are what you want in tough games, and so Rapids having these two opponents with Benilde and Hermantown is just what we need going into the playoffs, and I think Benilde feels the same way.
And Coach Pauley pretty much taking the deck and shuffling it as far as lines from last night. I have a line chart from last night. I can compare it to tonight. And he said, sometimes you get too comfortable. Said you can be too reactive, but you can be too complacent at the end of the year. And I think I need to buzz their tower, he said.
Yeah, I think he did that.
Is that the way to do it? I mean, different coaches probably buzz their team's tower differently, but shuffling lines, dropping people down, or just changing the whole dynamic, that certainly puts people on notice.
Oh, I think so. And if you come off a game like they just played, it's like you got to buzz that tower somehow. Because it wasn't working, obviously, what happened last night. And so let's see what happens today. I'm sure he doesn't know either, but we're going to find out real soon.
And what he said as far as keys to the game is what he's looking for is some people who will still carry out their defensive responsibilities when the A game isn't working. He said that's our problem. The A game isn't working, and all of a sudden we lose our defensive responsibilities, and it snowballs.
It's a game of momentum, and so when it's not going your way, you better play well in your own zone if you're going to go anywhere.
This has been the Itasca County Public Health pregame show, of course, brought to you by Itasca County Public Health. It's impaired driving kills people and ruins lives, and sending that text while driving can cause you to crash. Be smart and safe on the roads, and we can all stay in the game. And the seniors, you have the little book there with the seniors. Can you run through at least mention all the seniors on this year's roster?
Well, we have Miles Gunderson, the goalie, who's had a terrific year. It's really fun to see him just excel. And Blaine Mortensen, another one that's had an excellent year. It's fun to see. Will Stoffer. Will's been good. Had a great senior year as captain also. Noah Salisbury. Kyle Henke.
Went from forward to defense and has played well.
Yeah, and that's a lot to ask of a senior, and so good for him. That's a feather in his cap, and he did what the team needed, and he stood up and did it. So Luke DeLong, another senior, plays right wing, and Xander Butterfield, another forward. Hayden Davis, left wing. Those are the seniors.
Those are the seniors, and then some senior cheerleaders as well, as they are all getting introduced, getting final pictures taken, and then we'll get the rest of the team out and get through starting lineups. We will have hockey. I know it's 2:13. It was scheduled to start at 2 o'clock, but we'll get hockey started probably in the 2:25 range, I would guess, by the time we do get everyone on the ice, do intros, and get the national anthem done. Will be probably about 2:25 for the drop of the puck here this afternoon. Grand Rapids, certainly, everyone, you had the win over Greenway, but what they really need is a win over a top 10 team. They've got two opportunities to do it. They played well against some good competition, but they haven't quite got over that hump and really, Moorhead was a good win.
Yes.
A very good win, played very well.
And they could really use a new one heading into the playoffs just to boost that confidence, I think. And so they have two opportunities, and hopefully one, if not both of them, go their way.
And this one at home, you would think maybe a little better ambiance here. That Hermantown rink's so tough to play in.
That's a tough. It's easy to get steamrolled there, and particularly, Benilde with a young team. And when it goes bad, it did go bad.
And maybe there'll be a little carryover.
Well,
it can happen, right?
Oh, it certainly can.
One game can become two and then become a trend.
Yes. So you're never really sure what's going to happen until that puck drops. But I expect Rapids to play well today with this home game with the seniors. It's a special night for these players.
And all seniors starting. Luke Dulong moves up into that starting lineup. So putting all seniors on the ice for the drop of the puck, and then I'm sure going back to regular lines after that for coaches. Some coaches like to do that. Other coaches say, not a chance. I'm just going with my guys.
I like Wade for doing that. It's a special time. I don't think that one shift's going to matter. I had started all the seniors, and some of the other coaches like, oh, you sure you want to do that? And yeah, I was. I think it's that special, and it's worth a little risk, I think.
Of course, you give up a goal in that first shift. You say, maybe I should have.
That's the art or the double-edged sort of coaching.
Exactly right. As they finish up pictures and clear the ice, get everyone else coming on. But it is always fun for senior night. Last night I was at the new arena in Virginia, which, by the way, is a gorgeous, gorgeous facility. You should make sure you see a game there sometime. They had senior night, and they also had their Winter Sports Week homecoming, of course, for both schools because it's Evelyn and Virginia schools.
Yes.
So the game was scheduled to start at 7. It was a running time junior varsity game. And they still didn't get started till 20 after.
Okay.
And it was like, what would have they done if it would have been a long JV game?
Oh, well, yeah.
I wouldn't have got home till midnight. And, you know, I'm all for taking the time and honoring the seniors that have put the time into the program. It's wonderful to see, wonderful to have. I will just mention, I mentioned it on the air. I happened to be in Hibbing for a game, and they did a teacher's night.
Oh, really?
Each player brought out their favorite teacher with a little paragraph they had written about how this teacher had influenced their life, and each of the seniors had a teacher that they honored. And boy, that was
really like
that was a darn nice thing. I'd love to see that tradition
gesture
at more places.
Yes. Boy, I'd never seen that before either. That is a nice tradition to start.
Yeah, so something good can come out of Hibbing. See,
Yeah.
all our Hibbing listeners just do something at the radio. No, I'm kidding. Kidding, obviously. Who doesn't like Mr. Micheletti, right?
Well, that's right. That's right. There were plenty of those Michelettis. So
yeah. How many were it? 3?
Oh, heavens. No, I think there are about 3 girls and 5 or 6 boys. I think there were 9.
Okay.
And Donnie, wishing Donnie well, is not very healthy right now. He was a senior and then captain of the Gopher team. Played well, but he's battling some serious health problems, so the best to him.
So now we have the entire Grand Rapids team on the ice and expecting the Red Knights coming out soon. So the seniors wanted to go with those black alternate jerseys today. Happened to be in the coach's room when this was discussed. But Benilde didn't have the whites along.
Oh, okay.
So you couldn't do it.
You couldn't do that. Okay.
I said, hey, red and black, you can tell the difference. They said, no, I don't think we're both going colors.
No.
And now I was thinking the Red Knights were a little bit lighter colored red. That's a dark red. I don't think you don't want to go with that against black.
I don't think so. No. No, things are happening fast enough on the ice. I don't want to decide who's on my. Oh, wrong team.
Wrong team. But so Grand Rapids in their traditional home whites with the orange trim, and the Red Knights in the red with the white trim. Time for starting lineups, and starting lineups are brought to you by Skoglund Electric. Skoglund Electric, for all your electrical contracting needs, residential, commercial, and industrial. It is Skoglund Electric, a proud supporter of Thunderhawk Athletics. First for the Red Knights, they will start in net Mason McElroy. McElroy, a 5'11 junior, 10-7-0, 2.58 goals against, and 8.98 save percentage. Interestingly, his backup has a better goals against, better save percentage, but you never know which teams they played against just by a quick look.
Right.
On defense will be Nick Palmer, number 28, 5'11 junior, 14 goals, 6 assists. On the other D will be Mason Stinger. Stinger, a 6'1", 200-pound junior, 3 goals, 13 assists. Up front, Junior Podine. Podine, 14 goals on the season, and he is a sophomore. Also, Wes Berg. Berg is a senior, 15 goals, 14 assists. And Peter Geertsen, number 23. Geertsen, a senior, 6 goals, 6 assists on the season. For the Thunderhawks, they will start in net senior Miles Gunderson. You mentioned he's played outstanding all year long. 11-9-1, 204 goals against, and 925 save percentage. Blaine Mortensen up front, senior, leading scorer on the team. The question is, does anyone get to double digits in goals on this Rapids team? Blaine's the only candidate, really. He has 9.
Right, 9. Yep.
And on his one wing will be Hayden Davis, 5 goals, 11 assists, and senior Luke Dulong will move up to the other wing as we put all seniors up front. And the seniors starting on defense will be Kyle Henke and Will Stauffer. And those are your starting lineups. Starting lineups are brought to you by Skoglund Electric. When you need electrical work done, contact Dan at Skoglund Electric. Personal hometown service, personable and hardworking, and a proud supporter of hardworking Thunderhawk sports. So it's Grand Rapids will be introduced on the ice here in a moment. So, and certainly Benilde-St Margaret's one of the top private school programs in the state. And whenever, and I didn't really talk about it with Coach Pauley, I have before, but it's a different animal. There are challenges as well at a private school.
Oh, yes, there are. Yeah, they're good and bad. It is difficult. And as you see the senior night, these kids have been playing together for 8, 10, 12 years, where probably not the case with Benilde. So
yeah.
I think it is a special night for these seniors.
We'll take another break, and when we come back, it's the drop of the puck. Thunderhawk and Benilde up next on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
In the market for a new home this summer, but having trouble finding the right one? Wayne Roskus here, sales rep for Eisman Homes, and I'm here to help. Eisman Homes of Cohasset is a brand new retail center with 11 models of manufactured modular homes on display. Planning for a new home starts now. So I invite you to stop over and let's get that plan underway. There is nothing that brings summer to you sooner than the excitement of a new home. Eisman Homes of Cohasset, your home now.
Hi, this is Alex, and my mom and dad are Brandy and Gabe Miskowicz, proud owners of the Dutch Room. Did you know that the Dutch Room has been a part of this community since 1974, and that we are known for the best pizza, burgers, and wings in town? Did you also know that the Dutch Room has big screen TVs, a pool table, game room, and a party room? The Dutch Room in Grand Rapids, the best place to eat and spend time with family and friends. Come check us out.
When you're looking for a realtor, you want to look for somebody that has experience. They have knowledge of contracts and the process.
The market's drastically changed, and you need a professional that's been through a lot of other homes in our marketplace to understand the true value.
And using a realtor is important, but they're, again, not any realtor. I said there's a night and day difference between different realtors. And
it's just so important to get it right the first time.
Work with the best. Coldwell Banker Northwoods, Itasca's real estate leader.
Find relief for your reflux and heartburn at Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aiken. The Minnesota Reflux and Heartburn Center has same-week appointments available, both in person or virtual visits. Our highly qualified specialists offer reflux solutions that allow for a faster recovery. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader in reflux and heartburn care.
Northland Lawn, sport and equipment, small town values, regional strength. From sun up to sunset, we've put the power in your hands to help you work the land. Northland Lawn, sport and equipment, your John Deere authority, your helping hand. We'll get it done. Northland Lawn, sport and equipment, small town values, regional strength.
Other value menus have burritos, maybe even nachos. But only Taco John's Valuist menu has the cheese-loving audacity to put nachos inside a burrito. With crunchy tortilla chips, creamy nacho cheese, and zesty sauces, our new Nacho Crunch burritos pack 2 melty faves into one. Try them with seasoned beef for just $2, or grilled chicken for $3. This might be our cheesiest menu ever. The Valuist menu, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download our app, earn free food.
Just about ready for hockey action, and Dale Gunderson, Gundy doing the national anthem solo on the sax. Did a nice job, John.
Yes, he did. Yes, that was very impressive. Hopefully his son does just as well today.
Well, you got two of them out here.
Well,
Caleb's
that's right,
out there
both
too.
of them. That's right.
Caleb, third line center, and here we go. The Red Knights going right to left. And the Thunderhawks going left to right, puck into the Grand Rapids zone. Henke behind the net. He'll backhand it to the far side, chased at by Stauffer. Stauffer gets it ahead outside the zone as the Red Knights pick it up. And coming to Geertsen at neutral ice. Now it's tipped into the Grand Rapids zone, and Stauffer chases it down. Stauffer behind his own net. Long pass up ahead to DeLong, who tips it in. Good thought. DeLong just couldn't quite control it at the end of a shift. And now we'll have a whistle, and not sure what that whistle was for.
That was a nice transition by Will Stoffer there to almost had Mr. DeLong out, and had a good opportunity there.
So we'll have the face-off just outside the Benilde blue line. So maybe you caught what that whistle was for. Did it hit someone on the bench?
I'm
it was
not
almost
sure.
like an old two-line pass.
Yes, I'm not sure. Must have, though, with where the face-off is.
Yeah, it wasn't an icing, wasn't an offside, as the Red Knights with Kirshner. Kirshner shoots it into the Grand Rapids zone. Fighting for it behind the net is Stewart. Stewart can't control it. Thunderhawks backhanded out to center. That was Shermone backhanding it out. On the near side, here's Callan. Carter Callan takes a hit, gets it deep into the Grand Rapids zone. And we'll have an icing call on Benilde. 16:01 to go, no score on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard. First minute, very much a little bit of a feeling out time here, as Grand Rapids will send out the third line. Caleb Gunderson with Scheiman and Drennan on his wings. Puck around the far side, down the ice, no icing this time as Henke goes after it. Henke moves it up to the half wall to Drennan. Drennan has trouble digging it out, and the puck comes to Gunderson, who gloves it and holds for the face-off. Just underway here from the IRA Civic Center. Face-off will come to Gunderson's right. Face-off won by the Red Knights. Back to the point. Another shot. Might have been going wide from Maceo Phillips, and Gunderson gloves it, takes no chances, and holds on. Face-off will just redo it to Gunderson's right. And again won, but this time pulled back between the defensemen and all the way down the ice. That's an easy way to clear the puck. Let the other team do it for you. As Red Knights trying to get organized through on neutral ice. And here comes Phillips. Phillips into the zone. Stopping just inside the blue line. Trying to power his way out was Miller. Miller taken down at the boards. Fine line between finishing your check and getting an interference call. Puck into the Grand Rapids zone. Bauer Murphy had a hat trick against Greenway. Gives it to Henke. Henke up the wall, tries to get it to Davis. Comes right back out in front of the net. Spin around right in front. Shot. Oh, a great save by Gunderson off the turnover. Now the puck flipped out to center ice, down the ice, and it'll be an icing call on the Thunderhawks.
That was a nice save there. Not such a good turnover, but Miles was up to it there. Nice save.
Yeah, right on the short side, and it was. Those are the kind of turnovers you see deposited in the net over and over.
Yes.
Face off to Gunderson's left. This one, it's won cleanly by the Thunderhawks. Off the glass, out to center ice. Gavin Forrest can't get to it. Puck back into the zone. Luka Roloff rings the boards to Dulong. Dulong trying to pick it up. It will get out to center ice, and it's picked up there by Palmer. Palmer plays catch with D partner, and now the puck tipped into the Grand Rapids zone. Roloff back to get it. Roloff, nice job. Can't control the puck as it comes to the half wall. Flipped out to center ice as Gavin Forrest after it. But getting there first is Gavin Reed for the Red Knights. Now have a penalty called on the Thunderhawks. So extra attacker right now on the delayed penalty call for the Red Knights. And out they come to center. Through center ice, Thunderhawks haven't had control yet. Comes to the near side to Phillips. And now the Thunderhawks will pick it up with Garski, and we'll have our first power play of the game, Grand Rapids Police Department power play. And they remind you, leave sooner, drive slower, and live longer.
Well, hopefully the penalty killing will show up here.
And I always put down the power play percentage so on for the opposing team, and I don't have it down for some reason. It didn't print.
Okay.
But Grand Rapids penalty kill was at 76.8%. As the Red Knights shot and a goal. Oh, a snipe from the high, just above the face-off circle, and that was Drew Stewart. Wow, pulled the trigger and beat Gunderson clean on the short side. And for Drew Stewart, that's his 21st goal. He knows how to find the back of the net. And he made no doubt about that one.
That was quite a shot, and I don't think Miles could see that at all. He was pretty well screened.
So a power play goal makes it 1-0 Benilde on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard. And I did hear that they are part of the upgrades is a new sound system.
Okay. Okay.
I'm much in favor of that.
You are, okay.
Because well, I haven't cleanly heard assists in 9 years that I've been here.
Okay. Well, hopefully this power play for Rapids can get us right back into the game.
Oh, and I missed that.
Yep, but it took a slashing penalty.
Okay. Slashing call on the Red Knights, and off the face-off, they put it down the ice. So another Grand Rapids Police Department power play. They remind you, hug your kids at home, belt them in the car, turnover, shot, and a goal. Short-handed for the Red Knights. And this time, it is number 19, Wes Berg, who picks up the turnover and deposits it behind Miles Gunderson. So I was reading my Grand Rapids Police Department. I just saw the end of that play, but a turnover in the corner.
Right. Maybe a little lackadaisical.
And Grand Rapids now down 2-0. As Benilde out to center ice, they're still shorthanded, shooting it in. Gunderson will leave it there. And Roloff now picks it up. Roloff. Stick handles. Now leaves it on the far side for Mortensen. Mortensen ahead to Garski. Garski puts it in deep for Mortensen. Mortensen circles behind the net. Shot. And there's a save by McElroy. And he'll hold for the face-off. So 2 special teams goals, a power play and a shorty for Benilde.
Yeah.
Face-off will be to McElroy's left. 12:35 to go. Will Shermone out to take the draw. Won by Stewart for the Red Knights. And they'll just saucer it down the ice. And Gunderson leaves it there for Roloff. Roloff loses an edge behind the net. It's been kind of that type of a start to the period for the Thunderhawks. Now Stauffer. Stauffer goes up the boards to Davis, who flips it in deep. After it is Gunderson. Doesn't get there in time, but the Thunderhawks will gain possession now with Henke. Henke comes to Shermone off the wall. Shermone's shot doesn't get through traffic. At the wall, Shermone still fights for it. Now loses it. And Stewart stops. Puts it in the middle to Berg. Berg has it taken away. And the Thunderhawks, Stauffer to Davis. Davis tries to get it back to Stauffer, who had kept driving. Now the puck back into the Grand Rapids zone. 6 seconds, now 3 left on the Grand Rapids power play. Trailing 2-0 on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard. As back out on the ice is Junior Podine, who had taken the penalty. And we'll have a whistle, stoppage of play. Again, Thunderhawks trailing 2-0. First goal assisted by Stenger and Westberg. 10 from 6 and 19. And then Westberg from Drew Stewart. So the same, some of the same suspects on both of those goals. Face off in the Benilde zone. Behind the net, Phillips moves it up the boards. Kept in by Garski. Gavin Forrest gives chase. Behind the net. And pinched up behind the net is Dulong. Dulong tries to muscle the puck into the corner. Picked up by the Thunderhawks. Forrest can't control it. Out to center ice, and Roloff has to pick it up there. Now Phillips puts it in, and the puck bounces in on Gunderson, who reaches down, picks up the short hop grounder, and holds it for a face-off.
Yeah, Luke DeLong was doing a nice job on that forecheck there. Hopefully they might get an opportunity there.
And DeLong, a powerful, just a powerful kid. He's maybe not the fleetest of foot, but you love having him muscle in the corners.
Yes.
And in front of the net. One-timer, partially fanned on at the point. Puck comes back past the point on this side as Palmer chases it back into his own zone. Gunderson on the forecheck but can't get it. Now the Red Knights at center ice shoot it in. Stopper. Actually, that was Xander Scheiman. Couldn't get it past the point. Puck still kept in right in front of us at the Grand Rapids blue line. Now finally Grand Rapids will clear the zone. Shots on goal are 4-1 Benilde, and they have a 2-0 lead with 9:56 to go in period one. Long pass ahead looking for Scheiman. Doesn't quite connect. Gunderson just flips it in, heads to the bench on a change. Palmer. His pass doesn't quite connect, and Hayden Davis in his own zone. Davis leaves it there for Roloff. Roloff chips it off the boards and out to center. Stewart, backhanded pass. That no-look pass is pretty when it works. That time it went to the opposite jersey, and Mortensen puts it into the Benilde zone. Now the pass intercepted for a moment as the Thunderhawks can't keep it in the zone. Fought for right in front of the Benilde bench. And here's Stewart with a little bit of room. Stewart drags, puts it in front.
Oh, nice save.
Gunderson was looking behind him, able to make the save. Another shot scramble, and Gunderson with a couple nice saves on that. Now here's a 2-on-1 for the Thunderhawks. Mortensen and Miller. Mortensen, Miller, shot just out of wide. And then, the net off its moorings. McElroy taken out on the back check. Was that Drew Stewart or, no, it was number 11, Cam Kirchner coming back. I always think of, with friends like that, who needs enemies? He submarined his own goaltender.
He did. That was a nice 2-on-1. It was a nice pass. Just didn't quite get all of the shot there, but it was nice play.
Yeah, Mortensen did a nice job timing-wise, holding the puck long enough and had the right pass in the right angle. Thunderhawks could have sorely used that goal here. Down 2-0, 8:34 in the first. On the far side, here's Ristow coming in. Ristow centers it, no one there, and now the Grand Rapids net is off its pins. Back when you played, I believe the net was screwed into the concrete. Well, not quite.
The long post, but it didn't come off, and so you had some bad crashes into the net back then.
Yeah, you didn't crash the net like you do now.
No.
Grand Rapids wins the draw. Henke puts it off the boards. Now here's Garski. Garski, nice pass ahead to Dulong. Gets a stick on it, tips it into the zone. And back come the Red Knights out to center. Puck played with at the blue line. Thunderhawks. Dulong picks it up. Ill-advised drop pass in his own zone. Puck comes to the post, but stopped there by Gunderson. Now along the blue line, goes to the far side to Stinger. Stinger puts it down low. Garski back to get it. Garski tries to get it outside the zone, but it's stopped. Shot doesn't get through. Rebound comes right past an open side. They fight for it at the half wall. Comes to the far side. One-time shot. Now another pass. What ended up on the ice there?
I think mouth guard.
Mouth guard, okay. Puck just kept in at the blue line. I think we have a broken stick down on the ice as well. No, just Gunderson's stick that he had to go get. Drennan comes in after the forecheck. Now the Red Knights, they get it out through center ice and play it deep into the Grand Rapids zone. Thunderhawks bring it to Drennan. Drennan moves it up the boards, and it's stopped there by Maceo Phillips. Phillips back into the Grand Rapids zone. Bauer Murphy. Murphy tries to bring it up the wall. Doesn't work, boy. An open Benilde player coming in on the off wing, but no one could get him the puck. Now Phillips winds up in his own zone with speed through the blue line, comes in. Nice poke check by Gunderson. Now back to the point. Shot, goal. That may have been tipped in front. I thought it changed directions. We'll see who gets credit for the goal, but it's 3-0 Benilde.
Yeah, that's a tough start. He's a nice skater, number 5 for Benilde. Phillips,
yeah,
sophomore.
Yeah,
he looks
is.
like he's about 6'4", 6'5".
6'5" listed, 6'5", 198, and he's a 10th grader.
Yeah, there's some potential there.
you think some scouts watch him?
I think so. I think so.
3-0 Red Knights here in the first period. And it's quieted this Grand Rapids crowd for sure. Puck bounces to the far side. Puck shot into the Benilde zone as the Thunderhawks trail 3-0. Out to center ice comes Kirshner. Kirshner centering pass, and going for the backhand was Stewart. Now in front of the net, they score. And it's 4-0 Benilde. That one will go to Cam Kirshner, another sophomore. I'm not usually in favor of first period timeouts, but I might be here.
I think Wade just called one. Yeah, I think he did. It just, the bounces aren't going our way. I think yesterday with Benilde probably felt that they're all going Hermantown's way, and now they're bouncing the other way.
And we talked about the young team that Benilde has, and I think it was very important for them to get a good start. You know, they get down again, and they may think, oh, it's going like yesterday. Here we go again.
Yeah. We had a couple bad turnovers early on those, the first 2 goals. Just a little uneasy, I think, senior night and last home game. But hopefully they can get the next goal and have the tide turn a little bit.
Yeah, and that's what you're looking for right now, right? Just get one here by the end of the period, and at least feel a little bit, a little bit of hope, a little bit of a heartbeat, because 4-0. Those are the kind of games, or these are the kind of games that can get way out of hand.
They can, and I think we're playing better. The first 3-4 minutes we seemed uneasy, bad turnovers, didn't do very well on the face-offs, and all of a sudden I thought we were playing better, getting some opportunities, a nice 2-on-1, and boom, boom, these 2 quick ones hurt.
So Peter Geertsen gets the 3rd goal, number 23, and that's a tip-in of that Maceo Phillips point shot. And we'll see when the 4th goal gets posted here on the live scoreboard. But Grand Rapids trailing 4-0 here in the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard. Stewart and Garski on the face-off. And it is Kirshner on the 4th goal. Drew Stewart has a goal and 2 assists already. 3-point first period for Stewart. Red Knights back to the point. Phillips unable to keep it in. He'll come to Stewart on this side, who flips it into the corner. Bauer Murphy back to get it. Turnover. Stewart out in front, pokes at it, and pays the price for that, and then dives at the legs of Henke, and now we've got a little extra going on. And Gunderson also going at it. Pretty much everyone on the ice had a go. And had a little WWF throwdown. So Kyle Henke comes to the bench. And also Nick Stewart. Or Nick Palmer, rather, number 28. And the referees. This is the father-son duo, isn't it? Bobby and Babe?
Oh, yes, it is, yes. And Bobby's repped a lot of years.
Yes, he has. I think Bay's developing into a nice, good referee as well. You love seeing some of the younger guys.
I do. I think they're both very good referees, really.
So they're discussing what each of them saw and how they're going to call this. We have two players in the box right now. That is Nick Palmer and Kyle Henke.
One had left the ice, but I'm not sure.
Oh, did one leave? I did not see that.
I thought so, but I don't know if he was hurt. You know, it didn't look like he was sent out by the refs. I hope he isn't cut or anything. I thought it was Ryan Baird, or number 27, but I might be wrong on that, Sheldon.
Will Stauffer and Drew Stewart coming over and getting the explanations from the referee. Yeah, why don't you thank a few of our sponsors, John?
Well, Thunderhawk Hockey is brought to you by Paul Bunyan Communications, CarQuest Auto, Mackley Auto Repair, Super One Food, and S&S Meats. We certainly appreciate their support for Thunderhawk Hockey.
So, long discussion going on after what for high school was a pretty good little fracas.
Yes, it was. There was something must have happened. I don't know if it was a cheap shot to Miles. He got pretty upset there.
Yeah, Miles was hot.
Yeah, and it's, when you're down 4-0, that doesn't help. But if they, he was pretty hot.
Yeah, he took a swing. He took kind of a stick chop at somebody, and then the things degenerated from there. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. He seemed to want to go after one particular person, so that might have happened. And I'm not making excuses. I don't know, but he certainly seemed to have one opponent in mind, or was after.
So now referees will come over and explain what they are going to call, what they are going to come up with. After this. And let you know that video this period is brought to you by S&S Meats, locally owned. They pride themselves on not only their quality and knowledge of their products, but their exceptional customer service, locally owned by Brandon and Paul Hager. They welcome you to come in and try something delicious from their meat cases and freezers. If there's something you want and don't see, they'll tell you how you can live without it. No, they make sure that they just ask. They aim to accommodate each and every customer that walks through the doors of S&S Meats.
They do a nice job at S&S Meats. Yes, they do. Well,
this has been a lengthy discussion.
Yes.
I don't have near as long a drive today as I have had the last 2 nights, so I'm happy about that. as we get a little bit, it's not late. It's not 3 o'clock yet. We got lots of time.
Well, my guess is they're going to throw a few in from the box on each side there, the way it kind of went.
And it's kind of like, as a parent, do you try to sort out who started it, or do you just say, you're all gone?
My guess is you'll probably have 3 on each side in the box, but I don't know, and it'll be 5 on 5, but maybe not. Looks like 2.
Right now,
maybe.
2 each.
Maybe 2.
So Will Shermone comes over. So out of all that, Will Shermone, smallest player on the ice by far.
And I'm not saying, but sometimes those are the instigators. But I'm not saying that. But
Andy has told me that's all from his mom's side.
Okay.
And being Andy, I watched his high school career back in the 90s in I Falls, and I don't know if he picked up a penalty a year. So.
Oh, okay, okay.
So he could be right. And I do see, right now I see 4 skaters aside. That's not a high school thing. I am counting 4 each, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that in high school?
You know, with the match penalties, I'm not sure.
So there's 2 each in the box. Oh, there's 1 5-minute major up on the board to Benilde. So, but why doesn't Rapids have a power play then? Oh, and a 2. So that's why we're 4-on-4. There's coincidentals, then there's a major and a minor.
Yes.
So it'll be 4-on-4 for 2, and then Grand Rapids will have a 3-minute power play. Did I get that right?
I think so, yes. So that'd be a nice opportunity to see if we can get 1 or 2 goals with that major penalty.
Yeah, you won't have all of it with the power play as the puck into Grand Rapids zone. And here's a 4-on-2 shot right. It scores! I thought the save had been made. It hit the stick of the goaltender McElroy and snuck through. Will Stoffer puts Grand Rapids on the board. Stoffer's 7th of the year.
Nicely done. That was a nice 4-on-2. Played well.
And I do like that, and if you're going to take that shot, keep it low. You got plenty, you're outnumbering them for the rebound.
Yes.
And he did. He kept it low and ended up getting it off the stick and through the wickets.
Yes.
So the Thunderhawks cut it to 4-1. And that is an even strength goal for Stoffer. As we're skating 4-on-4. And we soon will have a Grand Rapids Police Department power play. That's coming up in a minute 9. So now you get that even strength goal, you pop a power play goal, and all of a sudden you say, yeah, it's getting to be a hockey game. Yeah, come on. Getting in was Drennan, but the puck poked off his stick. Garski gets there, pounds it off the boards. Drennan shot, and now everyone crashes the net. And we've got another. And that was a pretty good shot taken there by Stenger. At the end of that, there was a little pushing and shoving. And Stenger got up high with the stick. So Stenger will be gone. We'll see if anyone else goes. And Stenger and some of the crowd engaging a little bit, which, yeah, just sit down, let the kids sit down, and you don't have to hassle him anymore. So now it will be.
This will be a 5-on-4 or 4-on-3.
It'll be 4-on-3
for the 47 seconds, and then we'll get the 5-on-3 for the minute 13. Oh, he gave him a major cross check.
So
Bobby's not
major
afraid.
Penalty.
Bobby's not afraid to call penalties.
And that was a pretty obvious shot that Stenger took. Now, up high with the stick, got it right up in the chin. Now, there was some pushing and shoving before that.
Yeah.
If Mr. Pauly's arguing about anything, he's saying it should have at least been a 5 and a 2 on the other side.
Sure. My guess is that's his argument.
I don't think he can
he's going to win it.
He's not going to win it. But I don't think you can complain too much about the major.
I don't think so. It was pretty across the chin, the cross check.
So we do have a Grand Rapids Police Department power play right now being sent to the penalty box. Leaves one with the same feeling as seeing a police car in your rearview mirror making a U-turn behind you. And the Grand Rapids Police Department reminds you, don't drink and drive.
Thunderhawk Hockey is brought to you by Itasca Reliable Insurance. Jimmy John's, Ray's Sport and Marine, and Fred's Live Bait, and I think we're ready to play.
So 4-on-3 for 47 seconds, and then a 2-man advantage for as long as it goes, because they're both majors.
That's right. These face-offs are crucial.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before, where you got 2 majors going on. Stoffer comes to Mortensen. Mortensen can't get the puck. Pass McElroy. Nice job of keeping it in by Stoffer. Stoffer, top of the face-off circle. He'll leave it for Mortensen. Mortensen, now to Stoffer. Stoffer back to Mortensen. Stops it, shot blocked. Mortensen picks it up, goes deep into the corner. Down low for Davis. Davis, back to Roloff, now to Stoffer. Stoffer takes a look. Shot doesn't get through, and behind the net. 6 seconds left in the 4-on-3, then we're 5-on-3. Stoffer waits, takes a look, goes to Roloff, shot to goal! Luka Roloff makes it 4-2. Power play goal.
He sniped that one. Boy, that's a nice shot.
Now the other thing, while referees never even up penalties, I would think if Grand Rapids breathes on someone and they fall right now, they'll get a penalty.
Might get a penalty. I think you might be right. But hopefully they play smart now and see if they can get another goal or two. Wow.
Because now there's 2:57 of a 5-on-3, which may be the longest 5-on-3 I've ever seen in hockey. 4-2. Benilde in the lead. Roloff through center ice, gains the blue line, puts on the brakes, goes into the corner, now behind the net. Thunderhawks will set it up now with Stoffer. Stoffer waits, gets it to Roloff. Down low, shot off the post. Gunderson tried to slide it back to the post. And or back to the point, and that was intercepted fairly easily. Now the Thunderhawks, 4-on-2 if they hurry. Only have to beat one player to get to 4-on-2. There's only 3 on the ice, 2:08 to go in the period. Grand Rapids, a long 5-on-3 advantage. Puck at the boards. Shot by Bauer Murphy, puck in front and cleared down the ice. Benilde fans wanted the even up call right there.
They sure did. I thought they might get it.
Bauer Murphy gains the line, goes to the backhand. Drop pass, and that doesn't work as Stewart gets it out to center. Tried to be a little too cute with that one. Now here's Mortensen, gains the blue line, puts on the brakes. Thunderhawks making some changes. 1:28 in the period. Back to the point to Murphy, now Henke. Henke, now to Mortensen. Mortensen, top of the circle, half wall. To Henke. Henke, over to Bauer Murphy. Murphy tried to go backside to Mortensen. Nice job on defense to deflect that shot.
Yeah, they had a couple opportunities that way a little earlier, and so then they're going to adjust, Benilde.
Face off in the Benilde zone. 1:09 to go in the period. 1:04 left and a 5-on-3 advantage for the Thunderhawks. They've had a power play goal, an even strength goal. Stoffer with the first one, Roloff with the second.
See them win this face-off.
And they do. Davis. Back to Henke, who keeps it in by a whisker. Now to Henke again, middle of the ice, shot right on, rebound! And Davis has no idea how that didn't go in. I'm not sure either. Murphy puts it down low to Gunderson, can't control it, and it's outside the zone. 41 seconds left in the period.
Go, go, go. Yep.
Thunderhawks trying to move it ahead. They'll get it to the line. Everything gets stopped up there. Now here's Caleb Gunderson. Gunderson looks backside, had Roloff sneaking in, didn't work. Stewart, great chance, and now the puck outside the zone. Benilde just trying to kill the last part of the period. shoot it down the ice, and that should do it, as they have survived the 5-on-3 portion of this major. 1 second, 0, and Stopper's shot wouldn't have counted anyways. But Grand Rapids does come back with 2 goals. So let's just say we have had an eventful first period.
Yes, we have. A little old-time hockey, a little roughhousing. Lots of goals.
Lots of goals, lots of penalties, lots of discussions. And the period took us, I think, about 40 minutes to play with everything that happened. So all means we have a lot to talk about. We'll take our first break between the periods. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
Are you a team meatball or a team wing? You won't have to pick a side during Meatball Mania and Wing It Weekend. Hi, this is Andrea, deli manager of Super One North. Stop into Super One Foods from February 9th to February 12th and check out all the varieties of meatballs and wings. These will be a great addition to your big game gathering. There are many varieties to choose from and vary by location. It's Meatball Mania and Wing It Weekend at Super One Foods. Proud to be a part of your community.
We're here with Kirk Adams, Northern Market President of Deerwood Bank. Kirk, why is it important for you to support Grand Rapids Thunderhawk Athletics?
Being born and raised here, I love supporting the community that helped raise me. That is why I am working with my team at Deerwood Bank to bring nice and simple banking to the entire Grand Rapids area. From your first savings account to life after retirement, we're here to help you.
Deerwood Bank. Banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you're looking for a one-stop shopping destination while traveling through Deer River, or if you're a long-term area member, the Northern Star Cenex Travel Center's friendly, hard-working staff is there to serve you. Hungry? Choose from Pizza Hut Express or the new North Country Deli. Plus, there are plenty of snacks and beverages to choose from as well. Check out the Northern Star Marketplace, too. Enjoy Chester Chicken and Caribou Coffee. Northern Star Cenex and Northern Star Marketplace in Deer River.
When it comes to vehicle repair, you want the job done right. Look no further than Mackley Auto Repair. Mackley's work is guaranteed for 12 months or 12,000 miles. Let Mackley's ASE certified mechanics take care of your brakes, tune-ups, diesel repair, and battery testing. Mackley Auto Repair is your full-service shop specializing in electrical diagnostics. Get back on the road quickly with Mackley Auto Repair, downtown Coleraine.
Let the experts at White Pine Jewelers help you repurpose those heirloom family gemstones with a custom CAD design. With our computerized program, you can see what your jewelry will look like before the work is started. It's a great chance to design that one-of-a-kind engagement ring or other jewelry. With nearly 40 years in the jewelry business, White Pine Jewelers can help you create exactly what you desire. White Pine Jewelers, located behind McDonald's in the Pregame Plaza, Grand Rapids. Find us on Facebook and Instagram or visit whitepinejewelers.com.
Like peanut butter and jelly or rain in April, hockey and dentistry go hand in hand. Some things just belong together, so it should be no surprise that GR Dental are proud to support Grand Rapids Thunderhawk Hockey. From checkups and cleaning to dental implant placements and restoration, GR Dental is the winning choice for top-tier oral care. Let doctors Rachel and Spencer Buchert and the entire team at GR Dental help keep your smile looking its best. Call 326-3438 or find them online at grdental.com.
At the IRA Civic Center, it's been quite a period as the Thunderhawks trail 4-2, trailing 4-0, and then things got a little heated. A pretty good brouhaha.
Yeah,
a little.
What
Al Shaver would call it a rhubarb, a Donnybrook. I don't know.
Yeah.
Trying to remember what Al Shaver, who broadcast back during the days when there were fights every night.
Oh gosh, yes, yes, they were always.
He always had some colorful expressions, but a good pushing match. And out of that, Grand Rapids ended up with 3 minutes of power play because they gave a major to a Benilde player, while Rapids just got 2 minors. So coincidental minors, minor, major, and then out of another pushing in the Benilde corner, Benilde gets another major penalty, and so Grand Rapids had a no-doubt 5-on-3 for, 2 minutes and 37 seconds?
I think so, yeah.
And was unable to score during that time. Although they did score 4 on 3 on the power play, and they scored 4 on 4.
4 on 4, yes.
Even strength, and then 4 on 3 power play.
The even strength was a nice one, and we had talked about should he use that timeout in first period. Well, I guess he should have. Where Rapids could have folded their tent, be down 4-zip. They come back and they get an even strength goal than the power play one. So that's certainly something to build on.
And you have a minute 8 of power play when you start the second.
Yeah.
And that minute 8 is locked in because it's unless you get a penalty.
Right.
Because it's the end of a major penalty, and also the game is getting a little heated, and you want cooler heads to prevail along that line as well.
Yes. And that's we talked about Benilde being young or whatever, and so I'm sure Coach Pauli is talking to them about keeping their heads.
Yep.
You're up 4-zip. You don't need to take foolish penalties. And, that's hockey, and they're young men, and they get heated, and that's the fun part of the game.
You never did. You won the Lady Bing every year,
well,
right?
As long as we were ahead, I was fine.
Okay, got it. You just say, look at the scoreboard, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll take another break. Come back with our Anderson, Stauffer, Ophoven, and Jan between period summary. We'll try to put everything together for you in a 4-2 game after one. You're listening to it on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
When I was young, I always dreamed of falling in love. Wait, who am I kidding? I am young. I may not know much about love at my age, but I do know that you can make a delicious Valentine's meal with the help of S&S Meats. How about a heart-shaped ribeye, porterhouse, or T-bone steak? Who doesn't love seafood like crab legs, lobster, or shrimp? Fall in love with S&S Meats. Happy Valentine's Day.
Enjoy some of your all-time favorites at the Timberlake. You'll find forgotten classics like liver and onions, seasoned pork chops, and smothered hamburger steak. The Timberlake offers shareable selections too, including the Timber Basket and Wings and Rings. You'll find lots of options for lighter eaters and more appetizers, including escargot. Try the pecan chicken salad or a crock of French onion soup. Something for every appetite. The Timberlake, Highway 169 South, Grand Rapids.
Penalty on number 16, 2 minutes for slashing.
Coach, it's all tied up. What should we do?
Okay, let's set up a solid income plan with great diversification and an intelligent withdrawal rate. Come on now, let's crunch those numbers and get that goal. For winning guidance with your retirement game plan, give the coaching staff at Claremont Financial Advisors a call to put together your winning play.
Now in front, shot, they score!
Parents, are you planning a winter vacation road trip? Is your car road ready? Your most precious cargo isn't your luggage or cooler, it's your children. When's the last time you had your tires checked, rotated, or replaced? Before you hit the road, make sure you stop into Atchison Tire and get your car road ready and safe. You don't want your vacation to end up like the Griswolds. The staff at Atchison Tire of Grand Rapids will make sure this won't happen.
Start the new year with new gear from Ray's Sport & Cycle. Check out their vast selection of snowmobile helmets, jackets, bibs, and monosuits from FXR, Climb, Tubi, 509, and more. They also have a great selection of apparel for men, women, and children. While you're there, shop the great selection of ATVs and side-by-sides they have in stock. Ray's Sport & Cycle, Grand Rapids.
Trust Chandler Cushel Insurance and Grinnell Mutual to make your small business a big deal. They understand the challenges that come with operating a small business. That's why they offer specialized coverages to fit the needs of your business. Trust them for great coverage and great service so you can trust in tomorrow. Contact Joe Chandler, your local Grinnell Mutual agent, at 326-4655 today. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
And time for our Anderson, Ophoven, Stauffer, and Jam between periods summary. They've proudly been serving clients in northern Minnesota since 1917, proudly supporting the entire Grand Rapids Thunderhawk hockey team, wishing them a winning season. We've got to hurry here. to get this in because there's a lot going on. We'll start with goals. Drew Stewart on the power play from Stenger and Berg at the 3:32 mark. Just 13 seconds later, Westberg short-handed from Stewart made it 2-0. Peter Geertsen, even strength from Phillips and Berg, 3-0 at 10:46. Cam Kirshner at 11:22, even strength from Stewart and Stenger. And that made it 4-0. Grand Rapids, 4-on-4 after all the penalties occurred. 12:23, it was Stauffer from Davis and Roloff. And then a Roloff on the power play. It was a 4-on-3 power play from Stauffer and Davis, made it 4-2. He doesn't have all the penalties updated yet, John.
Right. There are quite a few of them there, but
and he also doesn't have the extra stats that he usually sends me. I think he's a little busy down there, is Marv Burt.
Yes.
But Grand Rapids will start with a 1-minute power play. That's your Anderson, Ophoven, Stauffer, and Jan. Between period summary, we're going to try to squeeze a little quick break in before no, we're not. We're not going to have time, are we? I think they're ready to go. That was a quick between periods.
Yes, it was.
Now you know what that means? It means I'm in trouble.
Oh. Okay.
That's what that means. So we're going to do... See, now I'm just doing some...
Goal judges are ready?
We're ready to go.
I think so.
They're supposed to give me more time than that. Don't they know what's important in life? I think it's hockey. Let's go. They don't want to be behind anymore. Thunderhawks win the faceoff. Hayden Davis fans on the shot. Grand Rapids, a 1-minute power play to start the period, finishing off the major penalty to Stenger as Stewart intercepts that, but Grand Rapids, Mortensen picks it up. Looking for Garski, but it was behind him. Everything was perfect. And now Stewart picks it up. Yeah. Stewart comes in, shot, and Gunderson has to make a save, and he'll hold on for the faceoff. That Drew Stewart, he is something, isn't he?
He's got some wheels. He can go. He's explosive. Fun to watch.
And I believe Notre Dame recruit is what it looks like to me. That's a Notre Dame,
yes,
right?
I think so. Or sometimes North Dakota looks similar, but
no, I think that's Notre Dame.
Is it?
They usually have that silly bird, that hawk. Now for North Dakota.
Oh yes, you're right. You're right. Sorry, yep, I'm a little outdated.
I say that. I'm just kidding. As the Thunderhawks try to poke it in front, and it goes off a stick and out of play. And Hayden Davis ends up deposited on the ice after that.
I like him going to the net like that, though. Good things happen.
23 seconds left in the Grand Rapids Police Department power play. Face-off won by Benilde. They sweep it around the boards, but Roloff keeps that in fairly easily. Tries to go backside, that's deflected. Garski out in front, and a shot right on, and McElroy has to make a good save out to center, and that should just about do it. Stauffer backhands it to Roloff. Roloff brings the puck up the ice. Both teams back at full strength. Roloff's shot, and McElroy has to make the save. Roloff has a goal tonight.
Yeah, he can shoot that puck.
And the thing about Roloff, some players look really good when the game isn't that fast, and then as the game speeds up, they don't look as good. Roloff keeps looking good no matter how fast the game is.
Yes, he's really a nice skater.
Long shot is gloved by McElroy, and he'll hold on for the faceoff.
I like to see us winning a few more faceoffs. We've done better since middle of the first period. Here we won it again.
Shot goes wide of the net from Henke on the far side. Behind the Benilde net, Thunderhawks doing a little better job of forechecking, keeping some pressure on. Puck out to center, and a nice job by Shermone to knock that out of the air. Puck in the corner, and Caleb Koski tries to get it out. And he will. Chases it down the ice, forechecks against Bauer Murphy, and Murphy gets it out to center, follows it up. Murphy can't quite control it in the Benilde zone. Now here's a possible odd man rush for Benilde, but comes in and Stauffer breaks that up. Never quite had command of the puck. Had numbers, but not the puck. Now the Thunderhawks out to center off the skate of Drennan. Back comes Norris. Gets it to Koski, and this puck intercepted. Shot back down the ice. And with 14:37 to go in the second, 4-2. Benilde on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard.
So Thunderhawk Hockey brought to you at Winnie Trading Post, Lake Country Power, White Pine Jewelers, and Grand Rapids Chevrolet.
Faceoff comes back to the point as Reed keeps it in for the Red Knights. 4-2 Red Knights here in the second period. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, you think it should be third by now. It's not. Long shot, that was a good one. And it nice glove save by Gunderson. And Gunderson holds on for the faceoff. It'll be to his right. Stewart and Mortensen. And this is won by the Red Knights, but the Thunderhawks intercept, get it out to center. Here's Davis. Davis shot, hits the stick, and goes into the netting. Davis has such a good shot coming down that left side. I don't know what, Grant Clapton always calls it a heavy shot. I don't know what makes a shot heavy. It's the same 5-ounce puck.
It certainly seems like heavy shots, so when you block them, you seem to know what the heavy ones are.
Exactly. Face off to McElroy's right. Trying to follow it is Garski, centers it, and it goes past everyone and all the way down the ice. That went just past the sticks of what, 4 Thunderhawks players? Roll off, loses the puck at center. Garski gets it to Forrest, tips it ahead but can't control it. Now the Red Knights coming the other way. It's clipped out to center and now shot in, delayed offside. Left there for Stauffer behind his own net. Thunderhawks toss it out to center. Now here's Phillips. Phillips tipped into the Grand Rapids zone. Roloff back to get it. Roloff moves it up the near side. And out and down the ice. Puck gets on edge. They say no icing. Mortensen fighting for it there. Also coming in is Kyler Miller. Miller, good work on the forecheck. Now Miller has a little bit of room behind the net. Comes up to the half wall on the near side. Miller, this better be a short shift. He has worked darn hard this shift. Now here's Davis coming in. Davis taken down, and that's going to be a penalty on Phillips. Delayed penalty on Benilde. Long shot goes wide of the net. Thunderhawks have an extra attacker. And Benilde will pick it up, and Grand Rapids will get a power play. I don't know that you can complain about that one. He tackled him for a 3-yard loss, got him up high around the neck, and just hauled him down.
Yeah, that's right. Just, I think, being 6'5" and gets his stick over his shoulder. And
Grand Rapids Police Department reminds you that not everyone drives as well as you believe you do. Impatient on the road may mean being a patient in the hospital. A Grand Rapids Police Department power play. Grand Rapids does have a power play goal. Puck in deep. Stenger gets it out and down the ice. You know, when you're going back, you don't have extra room to move the puck against this team. They're right on you, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Roloff makes him pay for that. Roloff with a little bit of room comes in, the toe drag, and the puck just goes off the end of his stick and rolls in on McElroy. That is the one thing. You make that hard forechecker miss, There's only 3 more back here on the power play.
Yes, that was a nice play. Lucas coming up. I think he wasn't quite sure that he still had the puck at the top of the circle. Just maybe fire it.
Mortensen taking the draw, going up against Stewart. Now they'll change. That was not a referee kicking them out. They decided that themselves. Thunderhawks win the draw. Roll off to Stauffer. Stauffer to the far side. Mortensen down low for Garski. Stenger up the boards, and Stewart has it. Stewart with some room. Passes to the far side. Koski in front. Beautiful job by Stauffer to stay home and intercept that. And now we're going, we have an injured Thunderhawk behind the play. And the referee looking in his eyes saying, can you focus them on how many of me are there?
And Benilde's being much more aggressive on that penalty kill. 10 is really, getting up there, ready to take an advantage. They got us caught on a 2-on-1 with Drew Stewart isn't the one you want having that puck at full speed.
That's right. There's a reason why he has 44 points on the season. Actually, he's up to 42 coming in, and once he got 3 out of 3 tonight, a goal and 2 assists. Murphy, nice pass ahead to Garski, gets a little behind him, and they say offside. So the face-off just outside the Benilde line. A minute 4 left in the power play. 4-2 Benilde on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard. Thunderhawks win the draw again. Mortensen certainly their best face-off man. He's been solid.
Yes, he's really done well since the first few shifts.
Kyle Henke puts on the brakes, looks for a pass, gets it to Murphy. Murphy shovels it behind the net. Thunderhawks working on the half wall. Now here's Murphy. Murphy backhands it in front. Puck goes wide of the net. Picked up on the far side and now cleared down the ice. And Stewart, boy, he just loves using his speed.
Yes.
A player you coached, Micah Miller, would love to do that too, wouldn't he?
Yes, he would. Yeah, and that penalty kill, you just get to show off a little more with that speed.
Up to Dulong. Dulong, his pass just gets through. Angle shot, stopped by McElroy. And the Thunderhawks try to gain possession. They will shoot it into the corner. Dulong goes after it. Both teams back at full strength. As the Red Knights get it into the Grand Rapids zone. Broberg out for his first shift. Gavin Forrest up the wall looking for Dulong. Dulong tips it into the zone. As Callan leaves it for his D partner. Stenger gets it out to neutral and Wes Berg. Berg. And yes, you were right about seeing someone go off the ice. Ryan Baird, number 27, a game ejection and game misconduct.
Okay, that it was. Yep.
4-2 Benilde. There's been no scoring here in the second. 9:48 to go. And is that someone else being thrown out? Or no, that's just Kevin Fraser.
Injury, because that's Kevin, yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's just Kevin going off.
Must be an injury or...
Now I know as the puck out in front of the Grand Rapids net. Shot turned aside by Gunderson. Another shot gloved by Gunderson, and he holds that for the face-off. And I saw Broberg also had his first shift, so I wonder if Roloff is going through a little concussion protocol, and we'll see if he gets back on. That's my surmising. Mortensen wins the draw. Murphy shovels it behind the net, up the boards. Thunderhawks can't control it initially. Murphy now gets it out to center. Davis picks it up on the wall. Davis tries to center it. That's blocked by the Red Knights. Now Stoffer clips it ahead, and it goes deep into the Benilde zone. Stenger moves it back along the boards. Miller tries to work along the boards. Miller comes out with it, has some room, shot, goal! Kyler Miller, the power move from the corner, and shoves it home.
Nice. Hard work paid off there.
I was just going to say, this is the hardest working period I've seen Kyler Miller. He's just been working so hard along the board. Now I'm going to go to another player you coached. You know who was the master of powering out of the corner was Jonah Bischoff.
Oh, yes. Yes, he was a big, strong forward. Yes, he would come right out of that corner, right to the net.
And that move reminded me of it as Miller able to gain control and just muscle his way to the slot and then put the puck past McElroy. .8:38 to go, and the Thunderhawks have cut a 4-0 lead to 4-3, and they're now above their season average for goals per game. Puck in front. Of course, they are also above their season average for goals against.
Uh-oh.
Has the puck thrown toward the net in the Benilde zone. Xander Scheinman puts it behind the Benilde net, pays the price along the boards. Red Knights out to center. Broberg picks it up. Tries to shoot it in. He can, but Shermone will. Hey, I said his name backwards. Shermone will. Has the puck to the far side. Dulong out front. Shot saved by McElroy. Thunderhawks looking for the tire. Boy, every time Stewart's on the ice, you hold your breath.
Yes.
He is so quick. Puck into the Grand Rapids zone. After it, there is Phillips. Puck goes around the far side. That'll slide down the ice, and we'll have an icing call on the Thunderhawks. 4-3 Benilde. On the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard, Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital, the official sports medicine provider of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks.
Fun to watch that, Drew. He goes from defense to offense right away to that transition. It's fun to see.
Benilde wins this draw. Back to Stenger at the point. Now in the middle to Stewart. Stewart fans on the shot. Mortensen can't quite get it out. Stewart still has room in front. Puck still in the high slot. Now back to the point. Shot doesn't get through. And it's into the net, into the crowd. Shots on goal now 15-13 in favor of Grand Rapids, so they have turned that around this period.
They certainly have.
The Kyler Miller goal, by the way, was unassisted, as you would guess. Stewart and Mortensen. Mortensen wins that draw. Behind the net to Miller, or to Henke, rather. And Henke up to Mortensen. Mortensen tries to slide it through, and here comes Stewart. Stewart tries to get it out front. Good job defensively. Both defensemen getting back on that. To the point, not out. Kept in by Baumgartner. And the puck now out to center.
Delayed
We're going to have a delayed penalty on the Thunderhawks.
Yeah.
Has an extra attacker out right now for Benilde. They're in their own zone. Out to center ice comes Wes Berg. Berg drops it. Palmer tries to find it along the wall. And Thunderhawks still haven't gotten control. In the slot, shot right on, rebound. That doesn't get through. There was a lot of net there. And now Grand Rapids will touch it and will have the delayed penalty.
Yeah, 19's going to get an elbowing call.
Kyle Henke.
Yes. Kind of threw that elbow up, and that's a no-no.
We had Henke on the sports issue this morning, and they said that when Henke is going to hit someone, he likes to wind up a little bit from the side, and that can catch you, right?
Yes, it does.
Grand Rapids Police Department penalty kill. Grand Rapids Police Department reminding you to leave sooner, drive slower, and live longer. Well, we're only about 15 minutes away from pregame for Grand Rapids Greenway girls hockey playoffs. That'll be over on our sister station, KOZY. Shot. Gunderson had no idea where that was, but it didn't go in.
Right.
Puck cleared out of the zone. The Lightning taking on Blaine down at Fogarty Arena. John Toivonen will have the call over on KOZY, starting pregame in about 15 minutes. Here it's 4-3. Benilde in the lead and on the power play. Reed. Now comes near side to Norris. Norris puts it down deep. Back to the point to Gavin Reed. Reed now to Norris. Norris. Far side goes off the skate and outside the zone. Thunderhawks catch a break there. Down to 1:07 in the Henke penalty. Gavin Forrest tries to provide a little forechecking annoyance. And out comes Phillips. Phillips drop pass in a tough spot. Grand Rapids able to get that out of the zone. You know, that stick looks so short in Phillips' hands, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Puck, high slot, coming in, shot, saved by Gunderson, and the rebound cleared. That was Stenger who had the shot. .24 seconds left in the Benilde power play, and a nice job. Dulong stopped the play and then laid a good hit along the boards. 12 seconds, 10 left in the power play, 4:16 in the period. So Thunderhawk fans that were quiet, a little more buzz going now. And now in front, shot, what a save by Gunderson. Rebound in front and cleared. Henke, one-on-one with the defense, shot, and a save by McElroy. I'm going to give Gunderson the save of the game right there.
That was a nice save, yes. That's a big, big save.
Save of the game brought to you by M&H Convenience Store. When you're on the run looking for a quick and healthy snack or drink, it's M&H Convenience Store. Save 5 cents per gallon when you pay inside.
Thunderhawk Hockey brought to you by these sponsors: Yeti Earthworks, Deerwood Bank, Ray's Sport and Cycle, Taco John's, and Guy Claremont Financial. Thank you, sponsors.
We only call him Guy during the hockey season.
That's right. Oh,
shot
nice,
by
there you go. Oh.
Bauer Murphy, and now this is going to be ugly because Bauer Murphy has the first penalty. He took a shot at the goaltender. Not sure. You don't want that to happen, and let's just say a great job of the linesman getting in there because there was potential for that to be ugly.
Oh, it sure did have the makings for it.
And too bad on Bauer Murphy. He had 2 great chances.
Yes, he did.
And then I'm not sure what he was, he was just frustrated and took his frustration out on the goaltender who was standing right in front of him. It's not what you want to do.
No, it was such a nice athletic move to get those 2 chances also.
So Murphy gets the cross-check penalty, or he could have called it goalie interference or high sticking, or... So another Benilde power play. Out front, shot, goal. You don't want, I was just going to say, you don't want to give up another one. No. And Baumgartner makes him pay there. You just killed one. Yeah. And Baumgartner makes it 5-3. Yeah. Not 14-3 as the scoreboard says right now.
No.
Not 14-4.
Yeah, okay. They'll get it straight.
They'll get it there. There we go. 5-3. On the quick Grand Rapids Police Department power play that took about 3 seconds, I think.
Yeah, boy, that was A nice pass, a nice play.
Grand Rapids Police Department, of course, reminds you, hug your kids at home, belt them in the car. Yes. The Benilde fan is correct. It is 5-3. So I'm not sure who's running the scoreboard, but let's just say they're struggling a bit right now.
Well, yes.
They'll get it.
They've been busy.
It has been. It has been.
It's not 6-4. 5-3, I think it is.
It
Sheldon,
is.
Right, okay.
And it is Baumgartner with his 21st of the year.
Wow.
And Stinger, I heard on one assist. We'll get the other one in a bit. Here's Stewart. Stewart shot. Yeah, nice
save again.
Arm save by Gunderson. Now the clock isn't stopping. Oh, now it does. Ran about an extra 5 seconds off. Wow, an eventful second period as well.
It is. This is entertaining hockey.
Face-off will be in the Grand Rapids zone, trailing 5-3 in the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard.
He was going forward with that.
Stewart tried to walk in off the face-off, long shot. That deflects, and Grand Rapids will clear it. Here comes Davis. Davis overskates it along the boards. Now gets it in deep. Stenger back to get it. He'll go to the far side. And here's Stewart. Stewart off the boards. Centering pass. Nice back-checking job by Stauffer. Now Stauffer picks it up behind the net. Backhands it ahead to the half wall. Davis. Davis tied up at neutral ice. Puck into the zone. Kirschner can't control it. Thunderhawks can't get it out initially, but Miller has plenty of time. Backhands it ahead looking for Mortensen, but that didn't connect. Offside called on Benilde. So the Thunderhawks trailing 5-3, 2:01 to go. Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard.
See if we can get the momentum back a little bit. It's kind of gone in Benilde's way a little bit.
Yeah, well, those two power plays made a big
they-
deal. You got to stay out of the box. Good teams have a tendency to make you pay, don't they?
They certainly do.
Broberg takes his man in behind the boards. Now Broberg tries to clear. Picked up by Phillips. Phillips throws it in front. Dulong tries to get it ahead. Now he will. Puts it to the far side. Gavin Forrest has it taken away by Phillips. Looks like a squirt and a bantam playing against each other, doesn't it?
Yes.
Gavin Forrest about 5'6", and Phillips 6'5". Dulong shoots it in, rings the boards behind McElroy. Now Benilde out to center ice, backhanded in by Podine. Stauffer behind his own net. Moves it ahead. 1 minute to go in the period. Norris can't control it at the Grand Rapids line. Scheiman picks it up. Scheiman, long shot in, turned aside by McElroy. Gunderson in on the forecheck. Drennan there as well. Comes back to Henke. Henke now to Gunderson, and the puck. Shot out to center. Henke got to hurry. Always got to hurry against this team. And we're going to have a penalty. Going to call a tripping call. Bobby Zelke saying in no uncertain terms what he was calling.
Yes.
I will tell you one thing. As a referee, Bobby Zelke will never lack confidence.
No, he does not. And he doesn't mind confrontation.
No, he does not. He does not. So a Grand Rapids Police Department power play. Thunderhawks with the shot on net from Stauffer, and McElroy stops that. Grand Rapids Police Department reminds you, That not everyone drives as well as you believe you do. Impatient on the road may mean being a patient in the hospital.
Nice face-off.
Clean win for the Thunderhawks.
Oh.
Murphy with the shot right on, and Davis was there for the rebound and couldn't get to it. Now here come the Red Knights into the zone, and a shot over the net. That should come outside the zone. No one touched that.
If he didn't touch it.
I don't think he touched it.
I don't know.
Oh well. Not that.
Well, hopefully that doesn't matter.
Yeah, hopefully you're right.
Well, that face-off.
Won by the Red Knights. Behind the net comes out Garski. Has no idea where it is. The puck goes. I didn't know where it was.
I didn't either. I don't know if it went
up or caught it. I thought it was caught in Garski's breezers.
That's what I thought it might be, or it went into the box.
Instead, it was rolling down the ice. No one knew where it was. So a goal apiece in the second. We come to the end of period 2. It is 5-3 Benilde-St Margaret. You're listening to it on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
When you need to find a part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Best Buy bundles, 5 quarts of Fram full synthetic motor oil with a CarQuest oil filter, only $31.99. Or 5 quarts of Fram conventional oil with a standard CarQuest oil filter, just $25.99. Great prices every day at CarQuest Grand Rapids.
Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Hey, Lake Country Power members, it's Tammy here to tell you about huge savings with our off-peak space heating, water heating, and EV charging programs. You could save nearly 50% on energy costs with electric thermal storage systems by Steffes, Marathon water heaters by Rheem, or slash your transportation costs with our overnight off-peak electric vehicle charging program. Call Lake Country Power to find out more.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, facing our toughest challenges head on, believing that together we can build something better and take care of each other, because this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Essentia Health is where you belong. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org.
Grand Rapids Chevrolet GMC are proud supporters of local high school sports and activities. Like the local athletes, mathletes, and everyone in between, Grand Rapids Chevrolet GMC knows the value of hard work, dedication, passion, and teamwork. Grand Rapids Chevrolet GMC has one of the highest customer satisfaction ratings in our region due to their devotion of helping their clients receive just the right vehicle for their unique needs. Grand Rapids Chevrolet GMC, proud supporters of local sports and activities.
Hi, my name is Jeff Lee. I am the Senior Vice President and Chief Credit Officer at Grand Rapids State Bank. I think Grand Rapids State Bank is a vital part of the community, giving money to businesses to survive and to grow so people can go there and work and create jobs. I believe that is a big part of a community giving back and setting up goals for businesses and individuals. I'm Jeff, and I work at Grand Rapids State Bank.
The Grand Rapids State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Dinner's great. It's one of your top 3 favorite meals. You just don't want to have to make it. Well, with Jimmy John's, you don't have to. Whether you live in a sandwich delivery zone or head into the store, you can always get a freaky fresh sandwich. Click to order at jimmyjohns.com.
At Jimmy John's, we want your sandwich to arrive freaky fast, so it's freaky fresh. So we only deliver within 5 minutes of our stores, and not farther. Click to order at jimmyjohns.com. 5 minutes is not a guaranteed delivery time. Actual delivery times will vary.
Zambonis out on the ice. Another eventful period. Not as many goals, not as many penalties, but it was still fun. That was some fun hockey, John.
It was really fun to watch. It was just good hockey. They got a little sloppy for a little bit, but I thought all in all, I thought we worked very hard. The shots, so we're out shooting them now 20-15. Grand Rapids has really kind of turned this around a little bit. Even though they're down 5-3, I think they're playing well.
Well, and I think you're right. And what a nice individual effort by Kyler Miller to get the Thunderhawks within one. And I thought he had 2 great shifts in a row where he just worked so hard along the boards.
Yes.
There's not a lot of players that want to pay that price for 15, 20 seconds at a time.
No, and I think that's so important, and I think the rest of the team saw that energy, and it really did help Grand Rapids. Kind of took the wind out of their sails a little bit with the penalty in the last goal by Benilde, but
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But still, 2 goals. You got a power play for 1:28 to start the period, and you'd love to put one in and make this a barn burner down the stretch. We'll take another break. Be back with our Dr. Lee just between periods summary. Thunderhawks trail 5-3 after 2. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
Hi, this is Steve from Rapid Garage Door and Awning, your local garage door expert. Whether you're building new or remodeling, we have top quality residential and commercial garage doors and openers from names you can trust, like Clopay, North Central, and LiftMaster. From installation to parts, we have the products, skill, and competitive pricing you are looking for. We listen to your needs, find a solution, and stand behind our work to ensure your satisfaction. You can reach us at 218-326-1333 and at rapiddoor.com.
The Winnie Trading Post is your one-stop shop on your way to Lake of the Woods and all lakes and rivers in between. What's at the Winnie Trading Post? Groceries, gas, live bait and tackle, propane, Tykes Meats, and automotive needs. The Winnie Trading Post, 12 miles north of U.S. Highway 2, located at the junction of Highway 46 and Winnie Dam Road. Find the Winnie Trading Post on Facebook.
Other value menus have burritos, maybe even nachos. But only Taco John's Valuest menu has the cheese-loving audacity to put nachos inside a burrito. With crunchy tortilla chips, creamy nacho cheese, and zesty sauces, our new Nacho Crunch burritos pack 2 melty faves into one. Try them with seasoned beef for just $2, or grilled chicken for $3. This might be our cheesiest menu ever. The Valuest menu, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download our app, earn free food.
Ready, steady, Yeti. When it comes to finding a company for your next project, you won't find a better team around than Yeti Earthworks. They're a local landscaping contractor ready to help you with whatever you need done. They're properly insured for your next project and only use quality products and state-of-the-art equipment. Maintaining your property can be stressful and time-consuming, so let Yeti Earthworks take the load off your back. They're our area's premier dirt work company. Find out about their services online on Facebook or at YetiEarth.com. Otherwise, call 218-259-0080.
It's time to drop the puck on the best home deals in the Northland. Wayne Roskus here, sales rep for Eisman Homes in Cohasset. We are here so you can score the best deals of the season. Don't get a 2-minute penalty for holding off on visiting Eisman Homes' brand new location. Manufactured and modular homes are always your best shot at realizing the home of your dreams. For the best game plan, team up with Eisman Homes. The biggest save will be on your investment at Eisman Homes of Cohasset. Your home now.
Hi, this is Alex, and my mom and dad are Brandy and Gabe Miskowicz, proud owners of the Dutch Room. Did you know that the Dutch Room has been a part of this community since 1974, and that we are known for the best pizza, burgers, and wings in town? Did you also know that the Dutch Room has big screen TVs, a pool table, game room, and a party room? The Dutch Room in Grand Rapids, the best place to eat and spend time with family and friends. Come check us out.
Dr. Lee Jess between periods summary. Dr. Lee Jess caring for your family's dental and oral health and proudly supporting the entire Grand Rapids Thunderhawk hockey team, wishing them a winning season. Thunderhawks got to within 1. It was 4-2 after 1, and at the 8-minute mark, Kyler Miller, unassisted, even strength, powered his way out of the corner and scored to make it 4-3. Benilde on the power play. Bumgardner from Koski and Mason Stenger made it 5-3 after Grand Rapids had killed one penalty. They killed the Kyle Henke elbowing minor, but then the Bauer-Murphy cross-checking cost them. Maceo Phillips also took a high-sticking minor at the 4:38 mark. That was killed by Benilde, and A.J. Ulrich tripping. He's in the box right now for another minute 28 of the third period. We found out the 2 major penalties. One was checking from behind to Ryan Baird. He also received a game ejection, and then Mason Stenger with a head contact major. Those were the 2 majors in the first period. So the Thunderhawks trail. Hey, Marv is caught up enough that he thinks he can get me some extra stats. And that's what he says. Finally caught up. Shot attempts in that period, 16-12 Grand Rapids. Blocks, 6 for Rapids, 1 for Benilde, and face-off wins at 64%.
And I think those face-offs are even a little more because early on in the game, Benilde was winning quite a few of those face-offs. And now Rapids has turned that tide, and it becomes so important in these close games.
That is your Dr. Lee Jess between period summary, brought to you by Dr. Lee Jess, caring for your family's dental and oral health and proudly supporting the entire Grand Rapids Thunderhawk hockey team. One more break and we'll be back with third period action. Grand Rapids trails 5-3 after 2. And you're listening to it on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
Hey there, Tony here from your neighborhood Sammy's Pizza and Restaurant in Grand Rapids. While recently cheering on our Thunderhawks, I realized Sammy's Pizza is as much of a tradition around here as hitting the ice. This hockey season, I want to invite you to visit us before or after the game. Just as in 1954, every pizza is still made fresh with our signature crimp crust, fresh sauce, and our secret blend of seasonings. We're at 802 South Pregame Avenue and online at Sammy'sPizzaGrandRapids.com as well as MySammys.com.
Mitch Kellen here. The temps may be falling, but the real estate market is as hot as ever. Having the right realtor is key to a great experience. At Coldwell Banker Northwoods Realty, we have a winning formula that delivers top market value and unmatched service. It's still a great time to sell. Call us at 218-326-3455 or stop in our office on Pregame Avenue in Grand Rapids. Sell it fast and sell it for more with Coldwell Banker Northwoods Realty.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aiken provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Northland Lawn, sport and equipment, small town values, regional strength. From sun up to sunset, we've put the power in your hands to help you work the land. Northland Lawn, sport and equipment, your John Deere authority, your helping hand, we'll get it done. Northland Lawn, sport and equipment, small town values, regional strength.
The GigaZone Gaming Championship returns to the Sanford Center Saturday, April 22nd, and new this year is the GigaZone Texpo with special guest Steve Wozniak. Woz, the co-founder of Apple. The GigaZone Texpo will showcase local businesses and schools that are creatively leveraging technology. If this sounds like your school or business, sign up to be an exhibitor. There's no cost, but space is limited. Go to GigaZoneTexpo.com. It's the GigaZone Gaming Championship and Texpo, Saturday, April 22nd at the Sanford Center in Bemidji, a Paul Bunyan Communications event.
Are you a Team Meatball or a Team Wing? You won't have to pick a side during Meatball Mania and Wing It Weekend. Hi, this is Andrea, deli manager of Super One North. Stop into Super One Foods from February 9th to February 12th and check out all the varieties of meatballs and wings. These will be a great addition to your big game gathering. There are many varieties to choose from and vary by location. It's Meatball Mania and Wing It Weekend at Super One Foods. Proud to be a part of your community.
And I should also mention that the second period video was brought to you today by Super One Foods. They are proud to be a part of your community. As the Thunderhawks on the power play, pick it up, back to the point. Shot right on, rebound, and another save by McElroy. Stenger picks it up behind the net, can't do anything with it. Thunderhawks pick it up again. Back to the point to Stauffer. Stauffer goes to Murphy, catches it off the wall. His shot doesn't get through, and cleared out to center. Stewart tries to pick it up. Nice job by Mortensen to take it away from him. 47 seconds left in the Thunderhawks power play, trailing 5-3 on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard. Stauffer has trouble getting past Koski and now puts it in deep. McElroy off the boards. Thunderhawks able to gain control there. Here's Mortensen. Mortensen, far side, nice pass back to Stoffer. Shot.
Nice play.
Yes, it was. That was some quick passing right off the bat. Luka Roloff, certainly the one who was getting attention from Kevin Friesen, and did not come out here after the second period as well. Shot blocker save by McElroy, and both teams back at full strength. Phillips lofts it out to center ice. Kirshner stopped at the blue line. Thunderhawks try to come the other way, but Phillips picks it up. Maseo Phillips has the puck shot into the Grand Rapids zone. So Broberg will get a regular shift on defense here. Has the puck back into the Grand Rapids zone. I thought I heard a whistle.
I did too.
Something squeaked. Shot turned aside with the Gunderson pad. Back to the point. Stinger's shot. Stick saved by Gunderson, and that goes into the netting behind him. 14:44 to go. Third period, a 5-3 Benilde lead. And we should be just minutes away from the start of GRG Lightning hockey over on KOZY. Thunderhawks looking to move to the section championship game. Shermone wins the draw. And the puck ends up going out of play. Shermone has not played center very long. He's been a defenseman all through Pee-wees and Bantams. Defenseman starting this year, moved to wing and now moved to center.
Yeah, he certainly plays well. Face-offs, he's done exceptionally well.
He won't tell me whether he likes center better. He's still kind of loyal to being a defenseman, I think.
Sure. Clever little player. So they like that play in front of him as defense, and I think you get used to that.
Dulon can't make the poke check. Shot doesn't get through. As Benilde in the zone, back to the point. They fire it down low. Gavin Reed puts it to the near side. Shermone takes a check, puts it out to the point, not out. Stinger, stick handles down low. Now out front, shot. Not sure who got a piece of it, but it trickled wide. Right now, Thunderhawks bottled up in their own zone. Scheinman puts it around to the near side, and Dulong says, I'm tired of this. Doesn't get the icing. Thunderhawks better hurry on the change. And able to get over in time as they tried to spring Geertsen on the breakaway. Now here's Mortensen. Ahead to Miller. Miller can't control it. Goes after it on the forecheck. But Benilde takes it away. Hayden Davis leaves it for Henke. Henke able to tap it to Broberg. Broberg ahead, gloved by Miller. Now here comes Stewart. Give Broberg a star on that defensive play.
Yes.
If it was Ohio State football, you get a little sticker on your helmet for that play, I think. Puck right at the side of the Thunderhawk net, back to the point. Stinger keeps it in. Thunderhawks kind of been bottled up most of this period so far. Now, moving it ahead is Garski. Garski takes the long shot. McElroy leaves a rebound out, but only Red Knights there to clear it. Now Stoffer makes one nifty move through center. Backhands it into the zone. Stoffer tries to pinch it again, can't do it. Now coming ahead, and Stoffer gets back to break it up, and then Gunderson still has to make a nice save.
Nice save.
Face-off will be in the Thunderhawk zone to the left of Miles Gunderson.
Benilde is kind of taking it to us a little bit, a little discombobbled in their own end this period. So,
yeah, the breakout certainly has not been crisp so far this period. Puck up the boards, and Stinger keeps it in. He moves down low. Murphy takes it Out now, that's the breakout you want.
Yes, that's a nice pass by Bauer.
As Drennan follows it in behind the net. And was that an icing, actually?
I'm not sure. Offside?
Offside, maybe.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't.
I did not notice that.
Yeah.
So Drennan must have got just a little bit ahead of that as he tried to time it, chasing the puck. Face off just outside the Benilde zone, and the puck in the Benilde zone, but controlled by the Red Knights as they shoot it out to center ice. Going after it is Gavin Reed behind the Grand Rapids net. Short side shot, and Gunderson makes that save. 5-3, Red Knights in the lead here in the third period. 11:27 to go. Face-off will be to Gunderson's left. Blaine Mortensen taking the draw, going up against Koski.
Another nice face-off.
Yeah, he's been money on face-offs here since about the 5-minute mark.
Yes.
Puck at the Grand Rapids line, not cleared. Henke moves it ahead, gets it out to center. Picked up there by Gavin Reed. Reed, D to D, and gets the return pass. Reed comes out, gains the red line, shoots it in. Broberg back to get it. Flying the forecheck is Norris. Mortensen there as well. It'll come out to Mortensen, shovels it ahead to Davis. Davis turns. Davis stick handles in, and they say offside. Just barely. That was close.
It was close. It was close.
I think Davis initially thought about passing and then had a little bit of room. The Red Sea opened a bit. Face-off just outside at the Benilde blue line, won by the Red Knights. And Stewart. Oh, nice poke check.
Yes, it was.
Back into the Grand Rapids zone. After it is Kirshner. Kirshner has a goal here this evening, or afternoon as the case may be. Puck into the corner. Murphy picks it up there. Comes ahead to Dulong. Dulong pass to Garski, who shoots it in deep. Gavin Forrest rushes in on the forecheck. Dulong turns behind the net, tries to go out front. Now a shot, and a nice save by McElroy.
There we started to get a little forecheck going there. A nice scoring opportunity.
And Bauer Murphy kind of shaking his head as he comes back to the blue line, talking to Will Stauffer. Thunderhawks have the edge in shots on goal, but trailing 5-3.
Another nice face-off.
That one, goes to the front, and who was that? That was Kyler Miller who fanned on it. Puck at the wall.
Here we go.
Thunderhawks out to center. Gain the blue line. Mortensen tries to lug it behind the net. Puck comes to the point. Stauffer keeps that in. His shot goes wide of the net. Out to center. Thunderhawks try to pick it up. Phillips taken into the boards, and
offside.
And a stick that was not attended to. Bobby Zolke takes that to the boards. And if you have a broken stick or equipment, by the way, there may be some being broken out on the pond hockey tournament. You ever played in that?
I have not, no.
As that's going on over at McKinney Lake. But if you ever do break some equipment, Clafton Skate, place to go as the puck chopped in front of the net. They have hundreds of sticks in stock. Bauer, CCM, and True. And beginner to the pro, they have you covered. Puck into the Benilde zone. Comes to the near side, trying to pick it up is Scheiman. Back there is Ulrich. Ulrich comes up the boards. Broberg keeps it in for the moment as Stenger now slides it out to center. Drennan moves it to Broberg. Broberg off the boards, put back into the Thunderhawk zone. Broberg again. Turns, fans on the first pass, then goes up the boards to Drennan. Chops at it a couple times, gets it in the zone where Palmer picks it up. Flips it out to center, and right now Benilde being a little more simple is just clear the puck. Clear the puck, get a zone, clear the puck. As Garski able to work his way down low. Garski tries to power into the corner. Garski back there, also 2 Red Knights and Gavin Forrest there as well. Garski tries to center it. Diving for it was Gavin Forrest and couldn't quite get the shot on net. Now out to center ice, we're going to have an icing call.
Well, hopefully we can take advantage of this icing with another face-off win here.
Boy, that was Garski and Gavin Forrest together working down low. That was hard work. They never quite got a great opportunity, but they worked for it.
They did, and it does create them. Not every time, but yeah, they did a nice job.
Face-off won by the Thunderhawks.
Take away his eyes.
As Murphy's shot goes wide. Now some nice stick handling moves, gaining some room. Shot right on. Good quick shot. That was Gavin Reed. He's a big guy too, 6'3", 205.
They have some big ones.
Puck comes to the point. Phillips keeps it in. Gets the return fast. Phillips. Far side, shot goes wide. May have hit the post. Now they'll try it again. On the far side, it's Baumgartner. Baumgartner, and then his pass knocked out to center. Phillips. Taps it in. Kyler Miller. Miller does get it out to center. But here comes Stewart. Stewart taken into the boards.
Offside.
And offside.
Well, Thunderhawk Hockey brought to you by Caldwell Bankers, Essentia Health, Northern Star Co-op, Cenex, and Grand Rapids Dental Care, along with Sammy's Pizza.
Face off outside the Grand Rapids blue line. Shot into the Grand Rapids zone. Gunderson has it go off his skates. That was head in front of the net, and Broberg cleared it behind the net. Now Caleb Gunderson gets a turnover, gains the line, takes a long shot, turned aside with the McElroy blocker, and into the netting. 6:09 to go, 5-3, Benilde in the lead on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard. They are the official sports medicine provider of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks.
Another nice face-off.
Fanning on the shot was Henke. And now here come the Red Knights into the zone as Henke takes his man into the boards, takes a big swing at it. Shimon gets it out to center. Picked up there, shot back in by Callan. And we'll have the face-off out at neutral ice. The puck goes out of play.
Well, we could certainly use one here, Sheldon.
I would think so.
Nice finish, wouldn't it?
It would. It would.
It'd be awful exciting.
Thunderhawks trailing 5-3. By the way, and I'll warn you now because one of your jobs is to select the 3 stars after the game.
Okay.
So just so you know.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you. You gave me a little warning. I appreciate it.
Puck to the blue line, and it'll come out to center ice. Red Knights pick it up there, and Gavin Reed goes to Phillips. Now out to center ice to Wendt. Went didn't get much playing time in the first couple periods. He's out now. Maximos Went. I know, because I would have said his first name at least once. I liked it. Phillips up the wall, but doesn't get out.
Screen.
Shot.
Screen. Oh.
And looking to power that in was Mortensen. He was right in the spot, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Mortensen now
Here we
gains
go.
the line. Comes in.
Oh!
Shot. And that's right into the breadbasket.
Boy, that was a nice play.
McElroy, yeah, it was. Mortensen
Yeah,
had a couple
he
good
did.
ones there.
Ooh, he did, yes. That was a nice move. Awful close to getting this into a one-goal game.
Unfortunately, the shot right into the logo. A logo save.
Another nice face-off. There we go. Good screen.
Back to the point, and Broberg can't get it through that traffic. Garski tries to pinch it off at the half wall. Puck comes out to center. Benilde fans want a penalty on Dulong after that, and I think they're going to get one, aren't they?
Yeah.
And now the whistle goes. Bobby going to send them both or just one? Oh, and he gives Dulong a 5 for boarding.
That makes it tough. That's not at a good opportune time.
So, and I would never argue with so great a hockey mind as Bobby Zolke, but I didn't see 5 there.
Well,
I saw
didn't-
2 minutes elbowing.
Yeah, I didn't see that, and the boarding, it wasn't a big bang, but
So that, like you said, really does make it tough on the Thunderhawks with 4:08 to go, trailing 5-3. And
here we go.
As Hayden Davis got to make something happen, and Davis pokes it in
what a
front.
nice play.
Now coming the other way here, the Red Knights. Stewart in front. Another shot, that's tipped just wide. And the puck shot down the ice. Boy, Hayden Davis, that was a solid play.
That really was.
Now the puck will slide in. That should be an icing call, and it is on Benilde. So Grand Rapids will get an offensive zone faceoff. Trailing 5-3 on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard. Faceoff will be to the right of Mason McElroy. Gunderson and A.J. Ulrich on the draw. That's won by Ulrich as the Red Knights look to come out to center and into the Grand Rapids zone. Puck shot around. Phillips keeps it in, gets a return pass. Now in front, and unable to get the shot away was Ulrich. Back to the point to Phillips. Phillips now to Ulrich, down low. Now Phillips again takes the shot, and no traffic in front of Gunderson that time, and he'll take those all day.
Yeah, that makes it a lot easier. Phillips has a nice set of hands besides being 6'5" and skates pretty well. I think he's going to be a heck of a prospect.
Face-off will be to Gunderson's right. 2:53 to go in the game. 3:37 in the major penalty to Dulong. Grand Rapids chops the puck all the way down the ice. McElroy leaves it there, pushes it to the near side. And now here's Stinger. Stick handles through center, gains the line. Taken into the boards by Gavin Forrest. Now out front. Back to the point. Now here's Bird. Bird's shot goes wide. Koski behind the net. Koski has it taken away. And the Thunderhawks. Nice move by This is Bauer Murphy all the way in. Shot on the short side. He turned offense to defense to offense pretty quick there.
Yes, he did. He put on some afterburners there.
Now Stewart. Stewart picks it up in his own zone. 1:45 to go. As Drew Stewart, he'll drop it for Koski. Now come near side, shot over the net by Berg. Puck at the half wall. Quick shot, saved by Gunderson. Hayden Davis can't control it in the corner. Minute 24 to go. Puck still along the boards. Back to the point. Kept in by Gavin Reed. Reed again. Has Stewart playing the point on the far side. Stewart moves in. Centering pass. Shot goes just wide. Rebound cleared down the ice. And Gavin Reed back to get it. Under a minute to go. Kind of tough to pull your goalie when you're down a skater.
Yes.
I've seen it done, but not real often.
No.
Koski goes back to the point. Back pass now to Ben Norris. Norris with 30 seconds left. They play catch on blue line. Come to Berg. Berg's shot hits traffic and goes wide. Now a shot tipped just wide. 17 seconds left. Puck back to the point. Kept in there. Now a shot with 8 seconds left. Goes wide of the net. That was from Gavin Reed. Back to Reed again with 2 seconds. Shot. And that I don't think would have counted anyways. And it didn't matter.
No.
As Thunderhawks go down to defeat to Benilde-St Margaret by a score of 5-3. We'll take a break. When we come back, John Rothstein will have some recap. You're all ready for that?
Oh, you bet, John.
All right. And we'll also get our Culver's post-game interview and 3 stars. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
If you're looking for a one-stop shopping destination while traveling through Deer River, or if you're a long-term area member, the Northern Star Cenex Travel Center is here to serve you. They offer 24-hour fueling of high-quality, top-tier Cenex gasoline in 3 grades: unleaded, super unleaded, and non-oxygenated premium. On the diesel island, they offer highly rated Cenex Roadmaster Premium Diesel for on-road users and dyed diesel fuel for off-road jobs, plus propane for your grilling and RV needs. It's all at Northern Star Cenex in Deer River.
When it comes to vehicle repair, you want the job done right. Look no further than Mackley Auto Repair. Mackley's work is guaranteed for 12 months or 12,000 miles. Let Mackley's ASE certified mechanics take care of your brakes, tune-ups, diesel repair, and battery testing. Mackley Auto Repair is your full-service shop specializing in electrical diagnostics. Get back on the road quickly with Mackley Auto Repair, downtown Coleraine.
Make White Pine Jewelers your full-service hometown jewelry store. We can size rings, set stones, and repair your jewelry often in as little as a week and right here in our shop. Our computer-assisted design program is available to create one-of-a-kind items or to repurpose existing gems. If you have something specific in mind, we will do our best to create it. We have over 30 years of experience in the jewelry industry. White Pine Jewelers in the Pregame Plaza behind McDonald's. Find us on Facebook and Instagram or visit whitepinejewelers.com.
Like peanut butter and jelly or rain in April, hockey and dentistry go hand in hand. Some things just belong together, so it should be no surprise that GR Dental are proud to support Grand Rapids Thunderhawk Hockey. From checkups and cleaning to dental implant placements and restoration, GR Dental is the winning choice for top-tier oral care. Let doctors Rachel and Spencer Buchert and the entire team at GR Dental help keep your smile looking its best. Call 326-3438 or find them online at grdental.com.
Hey there, this is Dylan from S&S Meats. Do you want to know what's good from S&S Meats? Literally everything. Are you thinking about your Valentine this year and what you want to make for a special dinner? Well, come see us. We highly suggest our heart-shaped ribeyes, all of our seafood, our crab legs, shrimp, and scallops. At S&S Meats, we pride ourselves on helping you, our valued customers. So on this Valentine's Day, We invite you to come in and let us do just that. We are located on Highway 2 West, Grand Rapids. Literally, hope to see you soon.
Enjoy some of your all-time favorites at the Timberlake. You'll find forgotten classics like liver and onions, seasoned pork chops, and smothered hamburger steak. The Timberlake offers shareable selections too, including the Timber Basket and Wings and Rings. You'll find lots of options for lighter eaters and more appetizers, including escargot. Try the pecan chicken salad or a crock of French onion soup. Something for every appetite. The Timberlake, Highway 169 South, Grand Rapids.
We're back at the IRA Civic Center and ready to go. I'm not sure if I have the right level on here and if you can hear it. Grand Rapids fell to Benilde today 5-3 after falling behind 4-0. So I thought they had played very well. After that, I guess, poor start, didn't take care of the puck quite so well. But hopefully I can go over the scoring recap for you as Benilde started out 4 goals, unanswered goals to start the game. The first goal by Benilde at 3:32 was a Drew Stewart, fine player, number 10 for Benilde, assisted by Mason Stinger and Wes Berg. The second goal at 3:45, just 13 seconds later, was by Wes Berg and followed by Drew Stewart, a shorthanded goal. At 10:46 of the first period, Benilde scored again. Peter Gertson by Meso Phillips and Wes Berg. And so Wes Berg was involved on all first 3 goals for Benilde. The fourth goal at 11:22, Cam Kirshner by Drew Stewart and Mason Stinger. Grand Rapids then came back with an even strength goal by Will Stoffer, Hayden Davis and Luka Roloff assisting. And then at the 13:58, Luka Roloff had a power play goal with a fine shot coming in from the point. Assist by Will Stoffer and Hayden Davis. The second period, Grand Rapids cut it to 4-3 with Kyler Miller, who had an excellent forecheck, dug the puck out. He had done that a couple shifts in a row and really played well, and it finally paid off for him with an even strength goal. Unassisted, though, was Kyler Miller, cutting it to 4-3. And can you hear it? The last, excuse me there, and then Benilde made it 5-3, 13:31 mark with Cole Baumgartner assisting on a power play from Caleb Koski and Mason Stinger.
Very good. Are you through all of them now?
I did get through all the goals.
Okay.
I just finished the goals. Didn't try to attempt all the penalties.
No, let's
but
not do that.
That's too many, and I thought there was some good goals. The Mason Stinger had a heck of a goal or game for Benilde. I thought was the number 3rd star.
Okay.
And then on number 2, I had Will Stoffer was involved in both goals and played an outstanding, I thought, a very solid game today. And so I had him as the number 2 star, and the number 1 star from Benilde was a Drew Stewart, their leading scorer. It was fun to watch and involved in a lot of goals, 3 or 4 points.
It is fun when you see a top-end D1 player like that, isn't it?
He can go. He's thinking all the time. He goes from defense to offense so quickly. So he was fun to watch.
And those are your Greater Insurance Service 3 stars. If you're a business owner looking for a benefit package that will tailor to the needs of your employees, you can contact Jeannie at GIS 398-3791. So Stinger, 3, Stoffer, your 2 star, and Drew Stewart from Benilde, your number 1 star from John Rothstein, the top players on the ice. Yeah, it's a 5-3 Benilde win. We're going to take another break. When we come back, it's our Culver's post-game interview and final words here from the IRA Civic Center. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
We're here with Kirk Adams, Northern Market President of Deerwood Bank. Kirk, why is it important for you to support Grand Rapids Thunderhawk Athletics?
Being born and raised here, I love supporting the community that helped raise me. That is why I am working with my team at Deerwood Bank to bring nice and simple banking to the entire Grand Rapids area. From your first savings account to life after retirement, we're here to help you.
Deerwood Bank. Banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Ray's Marine is a fourth-generation business that has been serving the Northland for over 50 years. And there's still inventory available, including Bennington pontoons and Yamaha motors. They're making room for the new 2023 models coming in. Ray's Marine has the pontoon and Yamaha motor you're looking for. Visit them on Highway 2 East or reach them by clicking on the text button at raysmarine.com. Find the right pontoon and Yamaha motor for your family at Ray's Sport Marine, when your passion is the water.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Ask Itasca Reliable Insurance Agency if auto owners make sense for you.
Nooch's in the Corner is open for your convenience. Hi, this is Lisa at Nooch's in the Corner. We have propane for your fish house, we fill up your propane tank, and we don't just exchange it. Nooch's is your U-Haul rental headquarters, whether you need a trailer, truck, or car dolly, or moving supplies. Nooch's also carries one of the best outbuildings on the market, made right here in Minnesota. Old Hickory buildings and sheds have many different floor plans and styles to choose from. It's true, we no longer have gas pumps, but everything else is here for your convenience at Nooch's in the Corner.
Culver's post-game interview, Caleb Gunderson, Kyler Miller, and Kyler, down 4-0 early, but you guys fought back. Talk about that goal, that unassisted goal you had. That was fun to watch.
Working hard. We didn't play too well in the first, and I had to change that. I don't know, hard work pays off.
And Caleb, what was said between, you actually started coming back already in the first period, but what was said between first and second? Because it seemed a little flat to start.
Yeah, mostly just we were working hard, but it was sloppy. I mean, people are out of place, and all he said was keep working and just find your position, relax, and play the game.
And it looked like you did that. You actually outshot Benilde for the game, but they take a lot of space away. There's not much time to move the puck.
No, there's not. You can't make any mistakes against a good team, and it's important to play structured hockey against good teams like that.
And that Drew Stewart, number 10, I don't know if you were out much against him, but he makes stuff happen.
Yeah, he's a good, crafty little kid. He can fly around, and he makes plays.
So, got one more game to go, headed to Hermantown. What's going to be the emphasis between now and then, or what are you looking forward to there?
It's a grind. We got to put it in full gear in last game of the season before playoffs. We got to show them.
Well, the preseason's just about over, and then you have the real season coming, where all losses are big after that, right?
Yeah.
Well, actually, you only get one more after the preseason, right?
Yeah.
So good luck the rest of the way. We'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Thank you.
And that is Kyler Miller and Caleb Gunderson on our Culver's post-game interview, where the flavor of the day is Devil's Food Cake and dark chocolate, fresh frozen custard swirled with chocolate cake and novelty chocolate. That looks good enough to eat, John. Yes, we are looking at it right there.
I like my ice cream.
Yes, indeed. And that wraps it up for Grand Rapids. Something to build on, but at some point, I think they're going to be a tough out in the playoffs, but they just don't have a lot of those quality wins during the season. The one early against Duluth East, the one against Moorhead, but. Yep. You have to get over the hump, start winning these games, but it's not that far off.
No, and as we were talking earlier, that momentum changes a lot. So I think they showed a lot of character in coming back from 4-0. They could have folded their tent, and they didn't do that. They came back, made it 4-3. But at some point, you want those to go in the win column.
Yes, exactly right.
Like you said, you only get after the preseason. There's only one loss and done. So
yeah, you can say all you want about the process and playing the right way and all that now, but the results matter starting in a week and a half.
They certainly do. But I guess I'm hopeful.
Yeah, and they're a good skating, hard-working team.
They do work hard.
They are fun to watch. So,
Yeah.
Well, thank you, John. It was fun doing this.
Well, thank you. It took a while to get me here, but I appreciate your whatever tenacity to get me here or whatever, and I enjoyed it. I really did. I always enjoy watching Grand Rapids High School hockey.
That will wrap it up from the IRA Civic Center. 5-3 Benilde, your final score. And you've been listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com. And that reminder, GRG Lightning Hockey is on now. They're playing in the section semis down in Blaine. And John Toivonen has that call over on 1320 and 93.1 KOZY.
This has been Grand Rapids Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Murphy now picks it up. Murphy comes in, goes around the defense, shot, goal! Bauer Murphy.
This game